Pleasant morning to everybody. Please settle down as we are about to start in a few minutes.
Jump into the fire. I'd like to see your wild side. We should run away where the sun never goes down and time has slowed down. Would it be too crazy if we decided to stay forever? Decided to stay forever.
Good morning to everybody. Please settle down as we are about to start in a few minutes.
Look at those palm trees dance.
Webinar reminders. To our Zoom co-participants, we are requesting to turn on your camera as possible and do turn off your microphone unless needed to prevent unnecessary noises. We strictly observe proper decorum to prevent further delay of the webinar. Thank you so much.
Ayun.
Kami
Nadidinig,
yun.
ibig sabihin, nadidinig tayo kanina.
Sounds.
Hmm.
To officially start our program, may I request everyone to please mute your microphones for the doxology and the singing of the national anthem.
Things happen and you can't do anything about it, right? Roar!
Let
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Okay, a good morning to everyone. This is Kim of BSHM 33D, together with Miss Shane Gowinko, and we are your hosts for today's webinar. We know that you're currently having a busy weekday, and we are grateful who will join us this morning. For our Zoom and FB Live participants, please do show us your presence in the comment box below, and we will try to read them one by one. Hello, Miss Shane. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Kim.
Good morning to everybody. Nagkape na ba kayo?
Yes, to our Zoom participants in Cape State University, you're welcome in this webinar.
Yes, by the way, guys, take note. You can use the reaction button at the bottom of our Zoom Live. We have your the clap reaction, the thumbs up reaction, the heart reaction, the joy reaction, the open mouth reaction, and the tada reaction. You can use it properly for this webinar. So, okay, good morning to Ma'am Amilit Villaluz.
Good morning to our participants in PUP Manila.
Hello sa mga ka-schoolmate natin dyan. Please enjoy our webinar. And also, good morning to Mr. Helbert Soriano from Urdaneta City University. Grabe, ang layo, di ba, Miss Shane? Layo nang narating natin agad. Thank you to mga taga Urdaneta City for stay tuned in our webinar. Sana mag-enjoy po kayo.
And of course, good morning to our speaker, Mr. Joel Cruz.
Ayan. Hi, Sir Joel. And also, good morning po from John B. Lacson of Colleges Foundation, Bacolod Campus. Oh, di ba may taga Bacolod na tayo agad? Okay, everybody, may I request to turn off your microphone?
And so this webinar aims to give solution in small business despite of pandemic, to encourage small coffee shop owners and future youth entrepreneurs, to attain progressive Filipino youth entrepreneur, to share stories of success and failures, to sense advocacy of maintaining sustainability in the business, to engage the participants in sharing takeaways.
Okay, again, may I request everybody to turn off their microphone. Okay, again, shout out to Mr. John Erickson of UDM. And also from STI, we have Miss Trisha Quesada. And we have from Our Lady of Fatima University, Miss Angeli Hay Valerio. Good morning. Please enjoy our webinar.
Ayan, nandiyan na rin ang isa nating speaker, Ms. Ragaza and Mr. Lacaba. Good morning.
Okay, good morning po.
Good morning, everyone.
And also, nandito din po ang ating beloved advisor, si Ma'am Hayden Calabid. Hello, ma'am. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Again, guys, you can change your name format for us to shout out you here on our webinar and also for our FB Live participants. And hello to Miss Dion Angelique Cachero, BSHRM4 from Urdaneta City University. O, di ba? Ang dami nating tiga-UCU today. Good morning sa inyo dyan. Please enjoy our webinar.
Sana marami kayong matutunan. So I guess it's time to start the program proper.
Yes, Miss Shane, go on.
There's no better way to start than giving the spotlight to our chairman to formally welcome us in this gathering. May we call on the chairman of this event for the opening remarks, who is also a great coffee lover. Everybody, please welcome Mr. Joshua Luis Maanyo. Let us give him a virtual round of applause.
Hello everyone, isang mapagpala at makasaysayang araw sa ating lahat, mga ka-participants na mga dumalo ngayon sa ating webinar. I hope you are all feeling good in your home while sipping your coffee or any drinks that you drink right now, and always don't forget to drink water din kasi alam niyo na mainit ang panahon ngayon, kaya sobrang mahalaga ang tubig sa ating katawan. Though alam ko naman na ang mga ka-participants natin ngayon ay mga coffee lovers din at nasa dugo natin, nasa katawan natin yung kape every single time and day. Meron pa nga sa umaga pa lang, mainit na kape agad yung hinahanap natin para at least magkalaman yung tiyan natin. Pero grabe talaga yung mga coffee lovers na tuwing tanghaling tapat, umiinom pa rin ng kape kahit tirik yung araw. Saludo ako sa inyo. Grabe. Sana maibsan ng iced coffee yung yung maghapon nyo para naman kahit papaano gumaan yung inyong araw. At kasama man nyo o hindi yung kaibigan nyo sa mga paborito nyong kapehan tuwing gabi para ikwento yung mga nagdaang araw. Dahil sa pagsapit ng madaling araw na wala kang ng kasama, tanging nandyan sa tabi mo ay ang kapeng magpapagising sa diwa mo. At maraming salamat kasi may kapeng nagkakaisa sa atin ngayon, kaya nandito tayo ngayong araw at nagkatagpo tayo kahit virtually man tayo, at nandito tayo ngayon. At sana sa mga saludo ako sa mga estudyante na mga nagpupuyat tuwing gabi, tuwing madaling araw para gawin yung mga gawain nila, yung mga pagpupuyat. Salamat sa mga pagpupursigido nyo na magpatuloy kahit na ganito online class tayo. Alam ko mahirap para sa lahat, lalo sa mga estudyante. Katulad din namin, at sana malagpasan at makayanan natin ito. Huwag tayong panghinaan ng loob, at kung nanghihina tayo, tandaan nyo na may kape tayo nandyan para gimising sa ating diwa, sa ating isip. At ayun lang, sa mga naimbitahan po ng mga resource speakers, sobrang lubos po ako agad na nagpapasalamat sa inyo ngayon pa lang. At pinaunlakan niyo po yung imbitasyon namin sa kabila ng busy ng mga schedule, sa inyong mga ginagawa, sa mga negosyo. Nakasama kami sa inyong oras para mabahagi ang inyong kaalaman at karanasan sa buhay. Ayun po, kayo din po yung aming inspirasyon kung bakit namin nabuo itong webinar, dahil sa mga advocacy for sustainability, and despite of pandemic, nagawa niyo pa rin pong mag-camp up ng coffee shop business. So it's a great motivation for us students that despite of adversities, kaya pala natin na magsimula pa rin ng small business kahit sobrang marami nang nangyayari sa paligid natin, di ba? We still continue to strive hard. And ayun lang, hiling ko lang po na hindi lang to basta matapos yung webinar sa pakikinig ng bawat isa, bagkus ay tumanim sa ating puso't isipan yung mga matutunan natin ngayong araw. And I'm looking forward to learning from you all. And let's enjoy this, ka-participants, and have a great KapeYan session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Maanyo, for the wonderful opening remarks. But before we introduce our first speaker, we would like to remind everyone to be ready because we will have a photo-op as soon as the speaker is done with their talk and the Q&A segment. Also, kindly turn on your camera when the discussion starts. We'd love to see your lovely faces.
Yes, Miss Shane. And ready ka na ba? Ako excited talaga ako for the day. Kahit hindi ako ganun ka-coffee lover, pero di ba, for the business, di ba, kailangan natin to. And we can take coffee para gumising tayo lalo ng maaga. Yung mga coffee lovers dyan, kaway-kaway kayo dyan. Hello? Oh, di ba? Ang fresh natin today, oh. Halatang nakapag-coffee na agad. Si Miss Bernie Dordas, raise her hand. Hello, Miss Bernie Dordas from Cape State University. Oh. I think we can pili na the face of the day. Agad-agad. Diba? You can turn on your camera guys, pipili tayo ng face of the day and mananalo ng cash prize.
Let's turn on your camera, mga ka-participant.
Sa tingin mo, Miss Shane, sino ngayon ang pinaka fresh at pinaka parang nakatake na agad ng coffee? So yun guys, please turn on your camera at mamimili tayo ng face of the day. Sino sa'yo, Miss Shane?
Si Miss John Angelo Fragata, napaka-fresh.
Di ba? Ang fresh ni Mr. Angelo Fragata, oh. Parang wala nang problema sa buhay si Mr. John Angelo Fragata. Baka naman. Okay, we have other. Si Miss Leslie Sapna, handang-handa din today. May pakape agad. Halatang coffee lover. Kaya yung mga coffee lover tuwan-tuwa ngayon dahil sa ating mga pa-prizes. Si Miss Angelica Bariso, yung ngiti. Para kanino yan bumabangon? Sabihin na. So I think may napili ka na, Miss Shane?
Ikaw ba, Mr. Kim? May napili ka na ba? Parang ang hirap mamili.
Oo, ang daming fresh. Di ba? Nanlalaban lahat. I think I have na. Parang ito talaga ang pinaka-fresh today. Ito ang pinaka-nanlalaban. Si Miss Cleo. Nanlalaban, fresh lang. Di ba? Okay, and now, the face of the day is Miss Cleo Sheila Abanika. Congratulations. You can claim your prize after this webinar, Miss Cleo.
Congratulations, Miss Cleo.
Congratulations.
So, ayun. I think we're going to proceed now with our first speaker for today.
Yes, go on, Miss Jane.
Ayan. They are well known to be the owners of Muni Coffee PH, a minimalist coffee shop in Laguna that got viral and featured at Manila Bulletin for using milk boxes as a coffee holder and advocating sustainability while offering quality coffees. Mga ka-participant, please welcome the owners of Muni Coffee PH, Mr. Julius Lacaba and Ms. Isabella Ragaza.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Hello, sir and ma'am. Good morning po.
Hi, good
We're
morning.
glad to
Thank
see
you
you
for
here.
having us here. Our pleasure.
Yes, our pleasure din po. Thank you po sa pag-unlock sa aming request na maging guest sa aming webinar. Thank you po talaga.
Thank
So,
you.
okay.
So, we'll share our screen lang.
It's okay, sir. Kayo, sir, and ma'am, kamusta naman po ang inyong day? Nakapag-take na po ba ng coffee?
Yes, first thing in the morning, yun talaga yung ginagawa namin. So,
As we open sa Muni Coffee, nagko-coffee na rin kami.
Yes. Baka may palibre. So, may I know kung ano pong pinaka-favorite niyong coffee?
Right now, I'm always having yung specialty drink namin, which is, we call it Vice Americano. There's a story behind it. But it's just a specialized coffee with 2 shots of espresso, a mixture of full cream and half and half milk.
Diba? Ingredients pa lang mukhang natatakam lahat ng participants natin. Okay, yung mga pa-shot-shot ng espresso. So, ayan. Si Miss Shane. Ayan, sir. Okay. Okay, may representa po ata sila, sir. Okay, sir, go on.
So our presentation would be short and sweet lang, no? We don't want to bore naman the students and of course you guys. So yeah.
So we have here Muni Mines. As you can see, that's our front store. We opened last December 2020. So for a while. Yeah, who are we?
Yeah, so I'm Julius, Lacaba, as you can see there in the screen. I'm one of the owner of Muni Coffee together with my girlfriend, Isabella. And I'm currently studying in grad school in De La Salle, specifically under the College of Business, taking up Masters in Marketing Communications.
I'm Maria Isabella Ragaza, also the owner of Muni Coffee with Julius, and I'm currently on my second year as law student in San Beda University College of Manila.
Yeah, so the topics that we will be covering today are our logo history, about us, Muni efforts, our challenges and the opportunities, and of course, pieces of advice from us.
So the logo history. Probably mamaya matatakal natin why is it important to have your logo significant, or to have reasons why you put your logo on your branding. So the bracket here, as you can see, it symbolizes the storefront window of Muni Coffee. Sa previous photo, sa first slide namin kanina, you'll see the window, yung small window doon. At yun yung nagsisymbolize dito sa bracket. Then, Muni came from the Tagalog word muni-muni, meaning to ponder, or to ponder in English, and in Tagalog, probably magdilay-nilay, mag-isip-isip. And we opted to use the single word muni to maintain its simplicity and minimalistic feature. So we correlated those two words, Muni and coffee, as we correlate drinking to pondering. Di ba nga, pag nagkakape ka, yun yung time mo para mag-isip-isip, magnilay-nilay, and to ponder things. Hindi lang pag nag-aaral ka, kasama mo yan mag-aral. Pwede rin siya habang nag-iisip-isip ka, nagninilay-nilay ka on things na nangyari sa araw mo, or before pa mag-start yung araw mo. And naisip namin na yung pagkakape and yung pagpaponder or pagninilay-nilay, nagagawa siya with your friends and in your family. So yeah, that's the story behind the name and the branding.
About us, we opened last December 26, 2020. But originally, we planned to open at around the November to late November. But yun nga, medyo nagkaroon kami ng challenge when it comes to the construction of the shop. So it got delayed, and then we decided to open it on December 26. That's I think Saturday. And
right after Christmas.
And when we started, tatlo lang kami sa shop. We have only one barista. Si Isabella, siya yung kumukuha ng order, and ako yung gumagawa ng sandwiches. So we started, tatlo lang kami. And we are located along the National Highway here in Laguna. So if you're going to Rizal from Calamba, for example, dadaanan nyo yung shop. Hindi pwedeng hindi nyo siya madaanan, or vice versa, no? Kung galing ka namang Rizal and pupunta ka naman in Manila pero gusto mo dumaan sa Baybay area, so dadaanan mo siya. Our social media breakthrough, no? So when we started, kumita lang kami ng around 1,700 on our first day. No, and then the next day we have decided na, kasi ako personally I love taking photos. So nagtook ako ng mga photos, and then we decided na post it on our social media accounts. No? And then, yun na, after namin dun mag-post, nagulat na lang kami na ang dami na nag-share ng post, different media entities are contacting us para ma-feature kami. And then yun na, the next thing we know, nag-viral na yung post namin. And then, ang dami ng tao the following days. Of course, yung sustainable efforts namin, I think that's one thing na na naiiba kami sa ibang businesses, no? Though we are a small business, we always make sure na makakatulong kami sa kalikasan natin. And of course, our coffee shop is Japanese inspired. It's very minimal, no? Maliit lang siya. Kasi yun nga, hindi naman ganun kalaki yung capital namin. And yeah, that's it.
So here are some of the screenshots from the websites that featured us. So on the first photo, I'm not sure if you'll see, but the first photo here, yung nasa my foremost left, that was the first photo we posted na nag-viral. So it all started from there. Julius just took those photos. Kasi before we opened, we really dreamed or we really planned on making it viral. As in, yun yung goal namin. We set a goal that we want it to be viral. So, luckily, those photos went viral and most people appreciated our facade and products. So there, Zilla, Spot PH, and probably they pointed out that we are minimalist and Japanese inspired.
Before kasi namin ito yung store, parang dito sa area na to ng Laguna, wala pa siyang ganong concept ng mga coffee shop. Kasi yung alam naman nating mga coffee shop before, yung mga malalaki, di aircon, maraming nakakaupo, malalaking parking. So siguro nung nakita nila yung photos namin, naging curious talaga sila dun sa concept ng store.
So here, ito naman yung mga naging efforts namin, yung sustainable efforts to make, to lessen our waste. As much as we want to have zero waste, hindi pa kasi siya possible ngayon and it's not feasible to do that. So we opted to make things easier to compost. So we are using straw made of bamboo fibers. We are using wooden stirrers, and we chose to reuse the milk boxes as takeout boxes. And then for the cups, it may be plastic, but we encourage them to reuse as plant boxes or yung cups for plants kasi it's strong enough to hold soil and plants.
Yeah, so bakit ba kami nag-decide na gumawa ng mga efforts na to, no? So kasi kami before pa kami magkaroon ng own business namin, lagi kaming nag-advocate na kami for sustainability. Lagi kami, every time na lumalabas kami pre-pandemic, no, lagi kami may dalang metal straws. No, so magko-coffee man kami, mag-milk tea man kami, or kung ano man iinumin namin na kailangan gamitan ng straw, pinipili namin hindi kumuha ng plastic straw. Lagi kami may dala na yun nga, metal straws for milk tea and for coffee. So yun, dun pa lang, nung pinlan namin yung business namin, napag-usapan namin na dapat ganito yung efforts na gagawin natin. No? Hindi lang para maiba kami sa ibang mga businesses, pero yun nga, para makatulong kami sa kalikasan. Kasi yun nga, parang siguro naiisip ng iba, hindi ganun kalaking problema yung plastic, yung mga waste natin, especially yung mga businesses. Imagine kami, small business lang kami. Pero may mga waste kaming napoproduce. Let's be honest. Yun nga, that's why nagme-make kami ng effort to lessen it. What more pa yung mga malalaking companies? Diba? Can you imagine yung waste na napoproduce and plastic na napoproduce ng mga businesses? No? So, yun lang. That's why sa lahat ng opportunity na nakikita namin, no, kung ano man yung opportunity na nakikita namin na pwedeng makatulong sa pag-preserve ng kalikasan o sa pag-aalaga ng kalikasan, ginagawa namin siya.
There. So, during the ECQ, since nagkaroon ng NCR plus bubble, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
We were forced to lessen the seating capacity. Although we have a huge backyard for the seating places. As you can see, meron kaming mga tents. We provided mga dividers for the tables and chairs. Kinailangan pa rin namin to remind people and make sure na hindi lang sila yung safe, pati rin kami and yung employees namin ngayon. So, ayan yung some of the efforts na ginawa namin to maintain social distancing and minimal health protocols.
Challenges and opportunities. Of course, recently, because of the ECQ, the NCR Plus bubble, nabawasan talaga yung sales namin compared yung bagong kasi before MGCQ ang Laguna, so hindi ganun kahigpit, no, unlike hindi kami ganun nagbawas ng capacity unlike nung nag-ECQ, no? And second, yun nga dahil Japanese inspired, and then yung sustainability, nung una hindi sanay yung mga tao na walang straw, na ganun yung straw namin, na wala kaming plastic, no, nalalagyan ng for take out. So yun yung unang mga challenges namin. And yun na, yung self-service culture. Napansin din namin, no, Filipino customers, we want to be transparent with the Filipino customers, tends to be demanding, to be honest. Gusto nila lagi yung siniserve sila. But again, we are a Japanese-inspired coffee shop. We want to show to them na ito dapat meron tayong self-service, tapos dapat yung sa sustainability pagdating sa environment.
Okay, and to add lang, since we are in the pandemic, and if yung, for example, yung waste ng bawat isa, hindi naman natin alam kung sino yung affected ng COVID. So, we really advocated to practice self-service culture, and it helps naman. Most of the people nagko-comply naman sila with that practice. Minsan lang talaga, yun yung challenge din. Meron talagang mga customers na hindi pa nila ma-adopt yung ganong culture. And somehow, unti-unti, that's our goal naman. So, aside from that, gusto rin namin, i-impart yung opportunity at aside from the opportunity and challenge ko, yung good communication with customers, most of the time, lalo na nung mga first few months namin, as in, bawat customers, as much as possible, lalapitan namin, ask how they are, kung kamusta yung coffee. We try to hear their feedback and to apply it para mas ma-improve pa yung service na provide namin sa customers. And then, probably yun din, tinatry din namin sa employees namin, although sila very approachable, sobrang kind, yun naman din yung naging feedback nila sa amin, na yung mga employees are very kind. And yun yung isa talaga sa ipagmamalaki namin. Na when you visit here, yun sila yung unang sasalubong sa inyo. For making our own brand, yun nga, lahat talaga kasi from scratch to eh. So, nag-research kami, lahat ng research, nag-make kami ng own brand. As much as possible, may personal touch namin lahat ng nangyayari. Operations, kahit yung formula ng coffee, talagang sa amin. So, yun. Yun din yung nagpapastrong sa amin hanggang ngayon. So, ngayon kasi ang dami na nag-open na coffee shops din eh. So, nakikita naman namin na bumabalik-balik pa rin yung mga tao dito. So, yun yung thankful kami na may binabalikan sila.
Yeah, most of our customers are repeat customers. So, yun yung pinaka-happy talaga kami. So, ano lang, parang nagpapatunay lang siya na masarap yung coffee namin. It's very affordable. And nag-enjoy talaga sila every time na nandito sila sa shop namin.
Ayan. For the pieces of advice from Julius and Isabella.
So yun. For me, yun lang. Kasi before pandemic, I have a corporate work. No, I'm a manager. No, so but we have decided na magtayo ng business kahit hindi naman ganun kalaki yung pera namin. No, I think my advice lang is that it's very cliche, no. Wag sila matakot. Totoo pala 'yon kasi before nakakarinig ako ng wag kayong matakot na mag-business. No, wag kayong matakot malugi. And then ganun din yung naisip namin. Again, ang cliche niya pakinggan pero totoo pala siya. Sometimes you need to to be brave enough, no? Humingi ng tulong, wag matakot humingi ng tulong. No, wag matakot kumonsulta sa ibang tao, mag-research. Minsan yun kasi yung nagiging hindrance din na sino kaya yung kailangan kong lapitan, nako nahihiya akong humingi ng tulong sa ibang tao. Minsan yun talaga nagiging hindrance para makapagtayo ng business. So
from me naman, never stop learning kasi until now we are still learning. So if you will start your own business or you will start your own brand, pag-aralan mo. You don't have to stop after. Kunwari mag-succeed na or maabot mo na yung goal mo. Never stop learning and never stop setting your own goal. It doesn't stop. Yun eh. If you want this to happen, eventually meron pang susunod ng leading goal yan. So yun, wag mo hahayaan na maubos yung goals mo. Parang you will succeed more if you have more goals.
Yeah, so that's it for us. Again, thank you so much, guys,
Thank you
for
so
having us
much.
here.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Julius and Miss Isabel. Grabe talaga, ang galing nila for that wonderful inspirational talk, di ba? So, I'm guilty enough talaga doon sa tawag dito, sa the care for the environment. Kasi like before, pero ngayon nag-iba. Pero like before, when I go to like certain restaurants like Jollibee, I always humingi ng mga disposable spoon. Kasi parang for me, nagkakaroon ako ng tao dito. Trust issue about dun sa mga sinasabing mga spoon and fork kasi nga minsan nakikita din natin sa social media na hindi nga ganun ka Pero but until na discover ko nga yun yung mga sinabi niyo po na yung mga gold ay yung tawag mga hindi disposable na spoon and fork like yung made of kawayan na straws and yung mga stirrer. So ayun po, before since nag-college ako, parang bumili na ako ng mga ganun. Nag-invest ako sa ganun. Parang it's a right way to invest in some things of that na. Kasi like sa amin, kasi I live in here in Tondo, madalas po talaga before, binabaha. So parang simula nung nagkaganong-ganon na, I care for the environment.
Yeah. And you should be proud kasi parang yung iba kasi siyempre yung mga friends namin pag nakikita kami may mga dalang metal straw, yung parang nagkakasaro na grabe naman kayo, sobra naman kayo sa kalikasan. Pero dapat mas maging proud ka, no? I-encourage mo sila and then yung ibang tao din na ganun din yung gawin nila kasi yun nga, lagi nilang sinasabi, is just a piece of straw or isang straw lang naman yan. Pero imagine, kung lahat ng tao, ilang milyong tao ang meron sa mundo, gumamit ng isang straw ng sabay-sabay at that moment. Imagine kung gaano kalaki o gaano karaming waste yun.
Tsaka, sino ba hindi mo pa proud pag gold and ano, di ba? Pag kulay gold yung color ng spoon. It's like para ka naka-Hermes sa Jollibee pag gano'n. And then, yung ano din, yung kay Ma'am Isabel, yung research, kahalagahan ng research, di ba? Huwag tayo maniwala kay ano, na hindi mahalaga ang research. Mahalaga po talaga ang research.
Totoo. Mahalagang research. Totoo
Actually,
yan.
Sir and Ma'am, ito pong webinar namin is inspiration sa ano po namin, sa research po namin today. Yung research po namin entitled about the sustainability, kasi yung sustainability, kailangan magsimula din sa small business, kasi hindi naman po porket nasa big business, syempre kisimula din po sila sa small business. So, kailangan parang ma-prove namin na kailangan magsimula muna tayo sa small business. Yung every part tayo dapat may party tayo dun sa sustainability na inaangkop natin bago tayo pumunta dun sa big business na sinasabi natin.
And of course, siguro malaking bagay din yung nowadays kasi CSR or corporate social responsibility is a big talaga, is a big thing, no, sa image ng isang brand or ng isang company. Now, before kasi parang choice na lang siya. Choice lang ng isang company na magkaroon ng CSR. Pero ngayon, dahil yun nga, nagiging conscious na yung mga tao, parang nagiging mandatory na siya for every businesses na dapat meron tayong gawin sa kalikasan. Or hindi man sa kalikasan, meron tayong gawin na makakabuti sa paligid natin or sa society natin. So, yan.
And just regard ko din yun po yung sa huwag mahiya humingi ng help sa sa iba. Kasi like me, I nagbi-business din po ako sometimes, or parang for me, parang ayoko humingi ng tulong. And then na-realize ko, sinabi niyo nga na okay lang humingi ng tulong kasi as far as makakatulong sila sa inyo, why not? 'Di ba?
Yeah, that's all.
Kasi parang hindi kasi mag-grow.
Hindi naman lahat ng bagay kasi alam mo, hindi lahat ng bagay magagawa mo. Siguro along the way, pero yun nga, kung mag-start ka pa lang, you need help talaga.
Yes, opo. Shane, any takeaways from sir and ma'am?
Yes, I also have a takeaway from their presentation. No? I agree with what Miss Ragaza said a while ago na talagang masarap magnilay-nilay kapag may kasamang kape. Ayan, alam na mga coffee lovers yan. And I really like that they are very strong with their advocacy na to give back to our environment because, di ba, as we all know, hindi lang dapat tayo consume from our environment. Dapat mag-give back din tayo. Ayun po.
Ayan. Thank you so much.
And comment din po natin yung yes.
Sorry.
Yes po.
If you have questions na lang kasi we will not be able to attend the Q&A later. You can send through our social media naman if you have further questions that we can help you with.
Pero is it okay lang po after na this ng talk nyo po? Pwede na po tayo mag-Q&A?
Sure. Okay. Would that be fine?
Yes
Hindi naman
po.
mako-compromise yung okay.
Yes
sure.
po, ma'am.
Ayan.
Okay guys,
So we have a
Shane.
question na coming from our FB Live, actually.
Oh, okay.
So here's the question for the both of you. What motivates you to still continue despite a lot of challenges in the society and competition of coffee shop business?
To begin with, yun nga, as Julius said a while ago, nag-start kasi kami here, wala pa naman coffee shop. So, we really thought na mauna kami dito mag-coffee shop. And what motivates us, kasi for me, passion ko talaga yung paggawa ng coffee and eventually pag-inom talaga. Kasi mahilig talaga ako sa coffee. So, nag-start yung what would be helpful for me and what would I like personally para gawin ko siyang business. So, doon nag-start din and marami pala yun. It turns out maraming gusto ng kape.
Yes, I think we have another questions. You can chat your comments here in our comment sections, guys.
Please drop your questions if you have any.
Okay, I have questions po muna. For you po, why coffee? So dami niyo po what I mean, hindi naman po pinangunahan na madami po kayong kinahihiligan. Why coffee po? Why you start coffee business?
To be honest, no, before na, yun nga, pag nagpa-plan kami na gusto namin mag-business, hindi naman talaga coffee shop yung gusto namin maging business. So, nag-isip na kami na magtayo ng barbershop, process meat shop, so ganun. And then yun nga, since it's a pandemic, tapos kasi yung place na to, place sa family nila, girlfriend ko, it's along the national highway. No? And then nakita namin yun nga, dahil because of the pandemic, the government promoted yung paggamit ng bicycles as a mode of transportation. And since their place is along the national highway, maraming nagbabikes, maraming nagbomotor, and then hilig din ng family ko yung coffee. And then yun nga, why not coffee shop na maliit lang? Since maliit yung capital namin, nag-decide kami na liitan lang yung shop. And then yun nga, Japanese inspired yung theme namin. So, yun. Doon kami nagsimula. And then, yun nga, luckily, nag-boom naman siya. So, every morning, puro bikers yung mga customers namin. And sa hapon and gabi naman, puro families, friends, so ganun.
And ano po, nakikita niyo ba yung business niyo as magkakaroon po ng mga franchise po, ganun?
To be honest, no, not to brag naman, siguro hundreds of people na are ask us if they can franchise, no. But yun nga, ang major concern namin kasi is yung pagpe-preserve ng quality, the customer service, and yung cool experience pagdating dito. Siguro ang susunod na plan namin is to have a branch, not to franchise it anymore.
Yes, that's good po. So we have another question po from Miss Angelica Barizo of PUP. And her question is, what are the main issues you encountered in advocating a sustainable coffee shops?
At first, a lot of people are not ready for it. Hindi sila ready for sustainable practices. Let's start with the milk boxes. Hindi pa nila matanggap or hindi enough yung milk boxes as takeout boxes. Pero we still push through with that, and hindi naman kami nagbago since day one ng takeout boxes namin. And yung mga waste, we still encourage them to use, and yun lang. Sometimes meron talagang hindi nakakapag-segregate ng mga waste. So yun din yung isang issue talaga na na-encounter namin with the operations itself.
And then yun din, ngayon naman napansin namin nasanay na yung mga tao. Siguro sa simula kailangan lang panindigan. So sometimes kasi napapansin ko dun sa ibang businesses, halimbawa may advocacy silang gagawin or may kakaiba silang gagawin sa business nila and hindi nag-agree mga tao or hindi okay sa mga tao, mangyayari, bibitawan na nila yung advocacy nila. Kami, nanindigan kami na hindi, ito talaga yung gagamitin namin, i-reuse natin milk boxes, yung straw natin made from sugar fiber, no? Or hindi na kami mag-i-straw. Before, ang dami talaga nagtatanong kung meron ba kaming ganito, may straw ba kami. But pinanindigan namin na hindi. Kailangan talaga natin ng efforts para sa kalikasan natin. And ngayon naman, sobrang sanay na sila. Alam na nila na ganun talaga advocacy namin. And hopefully, na-inspire na din namin sila na gawin yung mga bagay na yun.
Oh, so inspiring, sir. Sana lahat ng small business ganyan po din yung mindset natin. So we have another question from Miss Leslie Shop, no? Hello po, din ko rin po makapagpatayo ng coffee shop. Gusto ko po sana itanong kung magkano po kaya ang kailangan para makapag-start po ng sariling coffee shop.
Siguro around around 350 to 100 to 500,000 max. That's include the construction kasi yun nga yung place kasi namin wala naman siya before bakod lang. So tinayuan lang namin siya ng maliit na shop. The coffee machine ay mahal talaga, no? The espresso machine. So yun yung magpapamahal doon. And then of course yung mga gamit, mga supplies, bayad sa tao. So yeah. So around that figure.
Just to inspire you and syempre those figures medyo intimidating at first. Kami rin, nung una hindi rin namin in-expect na ganun yung mapoproduce namin. Pero naging process naman siya. Hindi lahat nakuha namin at first. As in, naging process siya bawat aspect ng business. Padagdag lang kami ng padagdag na hindi siya naging isang bagsakan. Yun nga sabi namin kanina, naging meron lang din kami small capital nung nagsisimula kami. So, yun, kung ano yung meron kami, yun lang din muna yung ginamit namin. And eventually, habang tumatagal, nakakaipon. So, nakakapag-provide kami for the coffee shop. Unti-unti.
Yeah, totoo yun, unti-unti talaga. Before yung espresso machine namin, maliit lang. No? Talagang tsinaga namin yun ng, I think, isang buwan, 2 buwan. Tsinaga namin talaga na yun lang yung gamit namin. And then eventually, yun nga, nakapag-ipon kami. Na-invest namin naman sa mga panibagong gamit. Na of course, makakatulong din naman sa business.
Yeah. And also, yung before, wala naman, ang plan kasi namin, wala naman talagang dine-in. Just take out, to go coffee shop lang yung Muni Coffee. But, siguro yung mga tao nasabik sila to go out, to band, or to dine out. So, eventually, nagkaroon kami ng tables and chairs. And dun sa expenses na, yung capital expenses na kakailangan, probably, hindi mo naman siya kailangan agad makuha or ma-exhaust yung pera. You can earn, you can save, earn, and then eventually makukuha mo rin yan bawat isa. Yun lang. It takes time. It takes time, pero it's worth it. Yan din talaga.
Okay, guys, do we have another questions? Ikaw, Michelle, may tanong ka pa ba kay sila sir and ma'am?
Actually, ako, wala na kasi very clear sa akin yung mga sinabi nila kanina sa presentation nila.
Okay, we have parang kay Mr. Maanyo, pwede daw po siya magtanong. Okay, Mr. Maanyo, you can turn on your microphone and turn on din yung camera para makapag-interact tayo with sir and ma'am. Good morning.
Hello po, good morning. Hi po.
Morning.
Hello po.
Morning po.
Ayun po, siguro insights na lang din po regarding the topic. So, ayun po, affirm po yung advocacy niyo po regarding sa sustainability. Alam ko pong sobrang challenging siya na ma-promote, lalo na sa natin, hindi siya gano'n na, sabihin ko parang hindi masyado gano'n na promote, hindi lahat may kakayanan na to continue yung advocacy kasi ayun nga po sabi niyo po yung iba na panghihinaan ng loob sa business kapag hindi na-sustain. So good thing po yun na you still push forward po yung advocacy niyo. So ask ko lang din po na before ba dati po ba noon pa lang nung nag-aaral po kayo kahit din ngayon po dati po ba meron na kayong idea or paano nyo po nalaman yung about sa CSR or yung sustainability? May factors po ba na kaya nyo yun po ay may advocacy yung kayo po sa sarili nyo? Ano po yung mga factors kung bakit po na nag-motivate sa inyo na to push forward?
Ako kasi personally, yun nga, I'm taking masters in marketing communication. So every time na yun nga sa grad school sa Lasal, CSR is a very vital part of a business. No, so hindi lang kasi gaganda yung image mo pero yung ang fulfilling talaga yung alam mong may ginagawa kang mabuting bagay para sa paligid mo. So, yun yung isa sa talaga sa amin. Nag-inspire sa amin.
Probably,
Okay, we have...
ako,
Okay, sige ma'am.
sorry, I don't have personal experience with those series, right? That series. Yun lang, most of the time naririnig ko lang sa kanya and dinidiscuss niya rin naman sa akin. So I learned from him about those stuff, and yun lang, personal na kagustuhan ko na lang din siguro yung to practice sustainability in this business. So yan.
Okay, we have 2 last questions po. From STI, Tricia Quesada, Machine.
Ayan, sabi dito, paano po nakaka-survive ang isang coffee shop business lalo na may pandemic at hindi po natin alam kung paano matatapos to?
Actually, yan din yung tanong namin before since kasi hindi naman, yun na, this is the time of uncertainty, so hindi rin talaga alam. But, yun na, we still push through kung ano yung ginagawa namin as business and as coffee shop. Yun lang, we push through and tinitignan namin kung ano yung, through social media, tinitignan namin kung ano yung gusto at kailangan ng tao. And we try to listen to them and provide kung ano yung kailangan nila. So,
and
that's
then,
coffee. So, we
yeah,
provide coffee.
and then yun nga, yung evolution sa business, no? So, kung kailangan nyo mag-evolve, tignan nyo yung mga trends, kung ano yung mga dapat gawin para makasurvive kayo. No? Hindi porke nandyan na kayo, na-establish na yung plan nyo, that's it, maging complacent na kayo. No? So every once in a while, nag-usap kami, ano mga kailangan pa namin improve, ano mga kailangan natin gawin para ma-sustain yung business natin. So, yun.
Last question po from Miss Jasmine Caldis, Silana. How will you deal with a rude and unsatisfied customer?
Before kasi ang naging challenge din namin yung long line, mahaba talaga yung pila.
Yeah.
So marami rin yung customers na nagko-complain na ang haba ng pila. But we try to communicate with them. Kinakausap namin sila, ina-update namin sila kung ano nang nangyayari or ano na ba yung progress inside the bar. Yun yung loob ng coffee shop. And then we try to communicate by telling yun nga kung ano yung nangyayari. Hindi namin sila pinapabayaan na nag-aantay lang. Kasi kami rin as customers, ayaw rin naman namin na pinag-aantay kami ng matagal without telling us kung ano yung nangyayari.
Okay, ito po pinaka-last question na. Dumating na po ba kayo sa point na want nyo na po i-give up yung business nyo? If ever po, ano po yung ginawa nyo para ma-overcome po yan? Thank you so much from Miss Angeli Heidi Valerio of All Food.
Dumating sa point, hindi naman siguro before, nung planning pa lang. No? Ngayon kasi, hindi pa namin siya naiisip kasi nga, gumagawa naman kami ng mga efforts and then marami namang pumupunta mga customers sa amin. But before, no, siguro, nung hindi pa kami nagbubukas talaga, nung planning pa lang. Ako personally, no, kami din minsan pag-usapan namin, parang tama ba itong ginagawa natin? Tama ba na magtayo tayo ng business amid the pandemic? So, yun. But yun nga, kung naisip namin, kung susuko kasi kami, hindi namin malalaman kung magsasucceed ba kami o hindi. No, kung hindi namin itutuloy, hanggang isip na lang kami na paano kaya kung tinuloy namin? Paano kaya kung nag-business kami? Paano kaya kung okay pala yung concept namin and nagustuhan ng mga tao? Parang puro paano kaya na lang. So, yun. That's why talagang laging si Isabella yung nagsasabi sa akin, no, hindi yan, okay yan, magiging okay yan. Push natin yan. So, yun.
Just to add lang din. Siguro yung drive namin to serve yung coffee and yung for the customer service, yun din talaga yung nag-hold sa amin para mag-give up na lang. Kasi gumigising kami early in the morning and natutulog kami late at night. Pero gusto pa rin namin yung ginagawa namin. Kasi may drive kami to do those stuff and na-appreciate, parang pag na-appreciate kasi ng ibang tao, mas natutuwa kami. Parang nabuboost kami to do things. And yun din talaga. And also, get a best support system. Yun din yung ma-advise namin pala earlier. Na if meron kang support system na nandyan, if magda-down man yung sales, tataas man yung sales, nandyan pa, kahit anong status ng operations mo or nyo.
Okay, I think we're having some technical difficulties from Muni Coffee PH. Eto, entertain ko muna yung yung question ni Miss Avila. How do you use po yung use coffee grounds? For me, kasi like this nung pandemic, naging plant parent din po ako. I use coffee ground po kasi yung coffee grounds po is rich in nitrogen. So ginagamit ko po siya as a fertilizer. So ganun din po ba ginagawa niyo Muni Coffee?
Actually, yes. May mga plantita na humihingi sa amin. And we've been partnering with the local government na binibigay namin kung ano yung coffee grounds na nagagamit namin. And so far, marami naman na kaming sacks na nabibigay. And there.
Yes, sustainability at its finest. So again, guys, my apology. That is all the questions that we can entertain for now. For other concerns and questions, you can still contact the Coffee Muni PH at their social media accounts. Muni Coffee PH, can you promote po yung mga nyo, yung mga social media accounts?
Yes, you may follow us on Facebook and follow and like us on Facebook and Instagram at Muni Coffee PH. And actually, yun lang yung Facebook account namin and Instagram account. But you can also check our online store if gusto nilang mag-browse to see kung ano yung offerings namin at utak.io /store/Muni Coffee.
Yes, thank you
And
so
we
much.
hope to see you here at Muni Coffee.
Yes, we're gusto namin pumunta dyan. Pag na medyo okay na po.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
We'd like to try your coffee.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much po. And to express our gratitude and formally give certificate of appreciation to our beloved speakers, may I call on Ms. Shane Gawinko to read the citations?
Republic of the Philippines, Polytechnic University of the Philippines, College of Tourism, Hospitality and Transportation Management, Department of Hospitality Management. This certificate of appreciation is proudly presented by Prime Events to Mr. Julius Lacaba for sharing his valuable knowledge as a resource speaker in the webinar, Verde, KapeYan session with the theme Sustaining Solutions Amidst the Pandemic on the 27th day of May 2021. Signed by our overall chairman, Mr. Joshua Luis Maanyo, by our co-overall chairman, Ms. Clarette Shane Gawinko, and by our beloved professor, Ms. Hayden Calabi.
Thank you so much.
And a certificate, Republic of the Philippines, Polytechnic University of the Philippines, College of Tourism, Hospitality and Transportation Management, Department of Hospitality Management. This certificate of appreciation proudly presented to Ms. Isabella Ragaza for sharing her valuable knowledge as a resource speaker in the webinar, Verde, KapeYan session with the theme Sustaining Solutions Amidst the Pandemic on the 27th day of May 2021, signed by the overall chairman, Joshua Luis M. Maanyo, overall chairman, Clarette Shane C. Gawinko, and our course facilitator, Professor Hayden I. Calabi.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much po. And now we can proceed to our for our first group photo with our first speaker for today. Ayan. We request the participants to open up your cameras and give us your best smile if possible. Ayan.
Okay, get ready po. Smile na po kayong lahat. Open your cam na po. 1, 2, 3. Next po. 1, 2, 3. Next window po. 1, 2, 3. Okay na po. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
guys,
so
for
much din
having
po.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Mr.
much po
Julius.
na pinaunlakan niyo po kami dito and sharing your pinakamagandang knowledge na meron po kayo. Maraming
Sure.
salamat po talaga.
We
Thank you
We're
so
appreciate
much
that
too.
po.
Thank
Opo.
Thank you and stay safe.
Opo, thank you po. We're glad to see you in the future po. Thank you.
you.
Bye-bye po. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you po. Before we introduce our second speaker, to add a pump up of energy to our event, just like a hot water to our coffee grounds, we're going to have an exciting game. And the game was entitled Logo Quiz. So the basic mechanics of this logo quiz game is to guess or identify a coffee brand logo as it appears on your screen. First to type in their answer on the message box will win. Take notes, guys. Wrong spelling is wrong.
We will have a cash prize for this, no? So we encourage the participants to participate in the chat box below.
Okay, proceed na tayo. First logo. Yan, we have this like a color red ribbon. Baka cake to. Okay, any answers, guys?
Ayan, I think we have a correct answer na. From Miss Trisha Quesada.
Yes, and her answer is Copico. Okay, congratulations, Miss Trisha Quesada of STI. Copico is the correct answer. You can claim your prizes after this webinar. Our team will message nyo na lang po after this. Thank you so much.
For our second logo, ayan, black with a Spartan logo. Ano kaya ito?
Wait lang, Miss Shayna. Yung mga nasa FB Live po, sorry, we cannot entertain you po kasi hindi po siya namin makikita ngayon. Pero yung mga nasa FB Live, pwede naman po pumasok ata dito sa ating Zoom. Right? And ayun, so far, ito na po yung natin, yung second logo, and the answer is?
Yan, we have a correct answer na from Miss Leslie Shapno. She's the first one to say Kratos. So Kratos is?
Kratos Strong Coffee.
That's correct. Congratulations, Miss Leslie. You can claim your prize after this webinar.
So guys, huwag kayong mahiya sumali, may cash prize to.
Yes, participate lang.
So okay, next na tayo, logo. O yan, alam niyo na yan, guys.
Ayan, we have a correct answer na agad. Napakabilis. Ni Miss Kylie Andal.
Alam na agad ni Miss Kylie Andal.
Yes, halatang coffee lover.
May sweet linamnam ng caramel. So baka dyan na yan. Yun, congratulations to Miss Kylie Andal. The correct answer is great taste. So again, guys, try ulit. We still have another logo.
For our next logo. Ayan.
Yan, kulay blue na may silver pa. Ang bilis nila.
I think we have a correct answer. And the first to say Sunmig Super Coffee is Miss Aaron Rosales. Congratulations.
Congratulations po. Yes. Mukhang yung favorite brand ni Aaron Rosales.
Yes, congratulations. You can claim your prize later at the end of the webinar.
Yes. Okay, proceed tayo sa next logo agad-agad. Dahil natataranta na ating mga participants. So yun, hindi pa nagpa-flash sa screen ko. Alam na nila agad yung sagot.
Oo nga.
Sinong pumasok sa iyo, Miss Shane?
Ang unang pumasok sa akin sa chat box is Mr. John Angelo Fragata from PUP.
Okay, congratulations, Mr. John Angelo Fragata. Oh, para kanino ka po bumabangon? Comment down below.
Ayan, para
sa kapitbahay. Grabe si Mr. Angelo, para sa kapitbahay agad. Okay, still congratulations, Mr. John Angelo Fragata. Okay, next na po tayo. Proceed.
Yun, that's all for our logo quiz.
Okay, again,
So-
congratulations to all the winners. Someone will message you after the event to claim your prizes. And now we will introduce our second speaker, Miss Shane. Go on.
And for our second speaker, we will proceed now. He is a president and chief branding officer of JLC Communications, certified life coach, entrepreneurship coach, board member of Association of Filipino Franchisers Incorporated, brand builder, nature explorer. Please welcome Mr. Joel Cruz. Let's give him a warm welcome of applause.
Morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning po, Sir Joel.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sir Joel.
Morning to everyone, especially the students. So how are you guys today?
We're good po. May iba nag-coffee na po.
Let's just fix this virtual background. I don't want this virtual background. So, okay, can you see me clearly? Or can you hear me clearly? Okay lang po ba tayo dyan, mga students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Guys, you can turn on your microphone and turn on your video para may interaction tayo po with Mr. Joel.
Yeah, let me just say a few things. So, thank you so much for PUP for inviting me to speak about sustainability and to talk about coffee, basically. I encourage everyone to turn on your video, and I encourage everyone to actually ask questions at the end of the presentation or the coaching or the presentation. So, nandito pa ba si Muni Coffee or wala na po?
Okay, I think.
Wala na po. Well, it's okay. Kasi I'm kind of inspired by their business. So, ang ganda po ng kanilang business. So, I might as well use their business as a case study for our discussion today. So, yun. So, let's have some few ground rules, mga students. So, I want to interact with you in such a way that this presentation will become more interactive. So, if you want to interact, you can, put thumbs up. Pwede po kayo mag-thumbs up. Okay? Or pwede po kayo mag-chat. At times also, I'll be asking questions. So, wag po kayo mag-alala. Wala naman pong maling sagot po dito. No? So, I just want to communicate with you more. So, I encourage everyone to also write down. If you wanted to have this presentation, I sent this to Joshua this morning so that you can actually review this. But of course, mas maganda kapag sinusulat po ninyo, okay? Para you can use this. And for those questions na hindi po siguro nasagot, dahil of course I can understand that Muni Coffee is quite busy, I am much willing to answer some of your questions at the end of this presentation, okay? About business in general. So can I have a thumbs up here if we're all excited and we had our coffee? Let's toast muna. Toast po tayo. How many here are students? Can I see? Raise your hands. How many here are students? Okay. I really love to speak sa youth kasi I feel that I'm youth. Feel lang. How many here are from the academe or mga professor, mga teachers? Si Ma'am Janine. So you're a teacher, Ma'am Janine?
No po. I'm student po.
I'm student, okay. So anyway, I'm just, breaking some ice here para mas maganda po yung ating presentation. So, okay. Give me some few seconds so that I can share my slide. Can everyone see this slide po?
I'm sorry, sir. We're not able to see it pa po.
Okay, the usual problem.
Okay. Okay lang po.
I apologize for that, but anyway, I'm trying to search my slide. Mhm.
There.
Oh, there. Let me just. Anyway, I'm trying my best here. Pasensya na po. But
Okay lang po, sir. It's our pleasure po na nandito po kayo.
ilan po
So while waiting for Mr. Joel to prepare
Yes.
his presentation, we would like to communicate with our ka-participants. Yes. May I ask, what is your favorite brand of coffee, mga ka-participants? Ano ang iniinom nyo tuwing umaga, tuwing kailangan nyo ng pampagising?
Sabi ni Miss Angelica Barisa, great taste white daw.
Yes, very Janela Salvador.
Ikaw ba yan, Janela?
Yan, ang dami sumasagot. Nescafe Creamy White. Yes, I've tried that also.
Bigla nagpa-flood na sa akin.
Well, I'm back. I'm sorry,
Yan,
guys.
okay na si sir. Welcome back, sir.
Pasensya na, lagi po nangyayari talaga ito, especially now
Okay
we're
lang po.
working from home. So let me share with you some few slides. Nakikita na po na lahat?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, thank you, God. Thank you, Lord. Okay, let me say something about myself. My day job is I'm a brand builder sa JL sa communication. So basically what we do is brands, creating brands and business. I'm a certified life coach also. I'm an Entrep coach, a go negosyo mentor, and of course, I'm more passionate about nature exploring. So mahilig po ako sa nature. So yun po ako. Now, let me start by saying that we should all be enterprising. Enterprising meaning that we should be rising against our challenges, against this crisis that we have right now, the pandemic, the global pandemic. Sabi nga po kanina sa question kanina, so how do you sustain your business now that we have pandemic? Later on, we'll be discussing what are the mindsets. Ano po yung ginagawa natin? Ano po yung kakayahan po natin para yung ating pong negosyo ay maging sustainable? Okay. Kanina din, we talk about the business, how the small businesses. But let me just share this. Nakikita po ba lahat? Nakikita po?
Yes.
Okay. I always share this so that, small businesses can actually relate and be motivated that you are part of something big. Students, alam nyo ba na we have 1 million micro, small, and medium enterprise here in the Philippines? And these businesses make up the 99%. So all the businesses in the country is almost 1 million. And the small, micro, and medium enterprises make up of the 99%. So where are the big companies, the corporation? There are but 1% only. So ibig sabihin, small businesses are so vast na napakalaki. Now, however, how small you are, or you are a medium enterprise, you are part of this, almost 1 million. So imagine, guys, if you are part of a business in your community, di ba you will be encouraging more employment? Di ba you will be employing families, and these families will have food on their table, that no papa or father will go abroad, and that the kids can go to school. So this is the power of entrepreneurship. And micro enterprises make up 88% of the businesses in the country. And micros employ as high as 29% of the total labor force. So wag po nating sasabihin how small your business is or whether it's medium-sized. You are part of something big. You are part of this 1 million strong micro, medium enterprise. So part po kayo ng something big. So paano nyo umpisahan? Yun po yung pag-uusapan po natin. Now, of course, we have the pandemic right now. Many businesses are closing. Tama po ba? Narinig po natin, many businesses are closing. Can I have a thumbs up? But I'm not going to focus about the businesses closing. But what I'm going to discuss will be focusing more on the businesses that are opening. Last month, I had a coaching session or a talk in Region 1, Ilocos, La Union, Pangasinan. And during the keynote, sabi po ng ating DTI Secretary Mon Lopez, during the first quarter of this year, mas maraming nagtayo ng negosyo as compared last year. So this is a true testament that many micro businesses are opening up. Many visionary, many students like you who are very passionate are registering their business in DTI, meaning to say they would like, to rise against this challenge, this pandemic. So if you are down, if this economy is down, there is no way but up. Okay? There is no way but up, but we should be rising against these challenges. We should be rising against this crisis, whether it's personal, whether it's in business, whether it's in school, di ba, na hindi nyo magawa yung assignment or thesis. My encouragement is that we should rise against our challenge. Okay? Do you understand that, mga students? Okay? Rise against this challenge. Okay? Maraming kadahilanan bakit po pumapasok sa isang negosyo ang isang tao. Marami, tulad po kanina tinatanong niyo si Muni Coffee, what are the motivation behind? Of course, the common motivation are you wanted to, to earn money. Okay. You wanted to control your time. In my case, I was in the corporate for about 20 years and, pay was good, okay naman, but I wanted my own time to give to my kids. So that's why I became an entrepreneur, okay? That's one of the motivation. And some are good. You wanted to have cars. They wanted to have big houses. These are but common motivation why we enter into entrepreneurship. Bakit po tayo nagninegosyo? Whether bata, whether estudyante, or whether matanda, pwede po magnegosyo. But the things that's stopping us are, number one, Joel, JLC, I don't know anything. I'm an undergrad. Or wala akong pinag-aralan. Joel, I don't have resources. Or I don't know someone. Joel, JLC, wala akong idea. So why would I enter into business? Okay. But the number one killer of dream, my friends, is fear and self-doubt. Fear and self-doubt. Sabi nga kanina ni Muni Coffee, I'm sorry, I forgot her name, but I was so inspired by their testimony. Natutuwa po kasi laging makakausap yung mga micro businesses. So, mga micro businesses, yan yung talagang mas mabibilis sa mga passionate. Sabi nila, lahat ng business may risk. Sabi niya, di ba? Okay. Now, pag-usapan po natin entrepreneurship. Entrepreneur, the meaning of entrepreneur, it's actually a French word, taken from the French word meaning entreprendre, meaning someone who undertakes risk. Okay. So all businesses in all entrepreneurs take risk, but this risk that we manage such that this risk will not overwhelm us. Okay. Someone who undertakes risk. Sabi nga, pag ni Muni Coffee, pag hindi po namin inumpisan, baka hindi na po namin siguro alam kung ano nangyari. So you have to step on that entrepreneurship tray and start. Hindi po pwedeng, sabi niya, makontrol po tayo ng fear po natin. Remember, the number one killer of dream is self-doubt and fear. And even before you start something, it starts in the mind, the battle starts in the mind, you have this great idea, you have this big dream, and you actually made a good plan. However, that doubt in your head, that fear in your head telling, hey, I cannot do it, I don't want to stop JLC. And that dream just became a dream na lang. Wala nangyari. Because you failed, sorry for the word, you failed because of that fear. You did not took the first step. So the only way is up, my friends. Especially when we are down. Because when you are down, you can never go down deeper. Nasa floor ka na eh. When you're on the floor, the only way the only thing that you can see is the sky, the roof. Okay? It is not the Newton's law of gravity that when you're up, of course, you should go down. No. In entrepreneurship and in life, what goes down must go up. Tatandaan natin yan. Okay? Should go up. Okay. So encourage to be speaking in front of you, students. Or I would say mga future entrepreneurs. So masaya po ako to kaharap ko po yung mga estudyante lagi. With no bias, pwede ko pong sabihin, with no bias, I have been talking, coaching, and even before the pandemic sa PUP. Sa marketing department nila. And my testimony of mga PUP graduate is that they're very, very resilient. They're very determined. Now, I'm not just saying this because kayo organized, no? And even mga sa office, mga artist ko, mga account managers ko are actually taga-PUP because I can see the determination in them. Okay? Of course, I could say the same to all the school also, but this is my personal experience, mga PUP students. And in fact, one of the survey few years ago, one of the survey na lumabas, ang mga pinipili po ngayon, ang mga companies are from PUP students. Okay? Of course, we do respect to the other school. Now, because of the determination that they give sa kanilang work. Okay? Experience, at tandaan po natin yan, experience. Okay, can I have a thumbs up naman mga PUP students? I want to see your thumbs up. Okay. So let's talk about coffee. Ano ba ito pinag-uusapan nating coffee? Ano ba yung negosyo na yan? I myself is a coffee addict. I drink coffee in the morning to wake me up. I drink coffee when I work out. Usually when I don't take lunch, I drink coffee. I love coffee. Morning, lunch, and evening. Last night when I was revising this presentation, look at the word my friend, we were drinking about, I think it was about 12 midnight. We were drinking iced coffee. So biruin mo yun, din talaga kami nakatulog. So coffee. So it's a thriving business na nakikita po na ngayon. Now, bilang isang brand developer or brand builder sa JLC, marami rin po kami mga kliyente into coffee business. In fact, you may see some coffee brands that we have developed, but I cannot mention the name. Because it's a thriving business. However, these businesses, hindi lang po siya thriving. There should be tactics, there should be strategies to make this business grow more. So yun po yung pag-uusapan po natin. Hindi lang po coffee, sarap ng coffee and that's it. Okay? There should be strategies, tactics, or methods to actually grow your business. And not just coffee business, but business in general. And some of these tactics, na natawa ko, sinabi na ng Muni Coffee. So I like these kids. Maano sila, nag-aaral sila. And they do research. Excuse me. So, let's talk about coffee, okay? Coffee. So, I want everyone to write down. So, in the quest to put up a business, whether it's a coffee business, whether it's sabi nga ni Muni Coffee, he taught a barbershop also. Okay? Diba? Or some of you would like to start your own coffee business kahit sa backyard lang, kahit delivery lang. So, ito po yung mga pagdadaanan po natin. Okay? Number one is that we need to create our vision. We need to have our vision. Vision is something that you can see in the future. Vision is in the future. It is not here right now. When you look at here right now, all you see is problem. All you see is challenges. And all you see is crisis. Joel, ayoko mag-start kasi may pandemya. Joel, ayoko magnegosyo kasi ang hirap ng pera. Wala naman akong pera. But when you see in your eye, 5-10 years from now, like that kid, the Muni, nakakatawang isipin na nag-start sila during the pandemic. Di ba? I told you, sabi nga po ni Secretary Mon Lopez, mas maraming nagtayo, nagpa-register na negosyo this first quarter of the year as compared to 2020. Because these Entreps would like to rise against these challenges because these Entreps created a vision in their mind that they would like to put up a business. Okay? The first that is we need to create that vision. We need to think about that vision. If you are a student, you have this vision to become this. Okay? If you're an Entrep, you would like to put a coffee business or any other, gawin niyo po yung vision po niyo. A practical advice siguro, if you can draw it and put it on top of your table, on your cell phone maybe, on your TV or computer, mas maganda to remind you every day about your vision. Vision. Some 20, 30 years ago, my vision was to become a certified life coach. Wala pa pong life coach sa Pilipinas. Nung nagkaroon ng life coach, and I did, it was some 20 years ago po. So that's vision became a reality. When I was working in an advertising industry, some 25 years ago, tanda ko na, no? I told myself I would like to put up an agency. So after so many years nangyari, that vision, yung po bang vision lang po yan nasa isip lang po? Hindi. Okay? Hindi lang po yan nasa isip, hindi lang po yan nasa puso. Okay? If you can, you try to write it down, okay, so that you can see it day in, day out. But these are strategies para ma-achieve natin yung vision. Okay? Number one, we should dream. If you cannot picture it, then you can reach it. Period. Di ba? So whatever you want to achieve, so you first have to envision it. Picture it in your mind. Dream about it. Yung napapanaginipan mo po siya, yung hindi ka mapakali kasi gusto mong gawin. At isulat niyo po siya. Second, you have to plan for it. Na-picture niyo na-dream mo na. Of course, you need to plan for it. No? Diba? You have your clear vision. It's time for you to determine what outcomes or goals you need to set for yourself to help you begin to realize it. Just like Muni Coffee. Sabi ko nga po, parang gagawin ko siyang case study. They planned, diba? They researched. They wanted to become a sustainable business, an eco-friendly business. Diba? Japanese inspired. So, they researched, they planned until it became a reality. Now, it's a thriving business. Now, they're earning money. After that dream, you need to plan. And third is that you need to act on it. Marami mga entrepreneurs, they have their dream, they have their plan, but they fail to act. Let us not be one tamad na hihintayin natin ng bayabas, bumagsak sa ating bunga, kakainin na lang natin. Because we wanted to eat the bayabas. Okay? Alam niyo po ba yung story po nun? Kwento sa akin ng lola ko po yan. Many visionaries or would-be entrepreneur always fail on the act. They have a good plan. They have a good dream. Okay, nandun na lang yung plan. Okay? We should act. Because an entrepreneur, if you can write this down, we entrepreneurs are not just dreamers, but entrepreneurs are doers. Dreamers and doers. It's okay that you have your dream, but you have to do also. Plan and do. So it is just a vision that you see in the future. It is not just a vision in your heart and your mind, but you have to plan for it day in, day out. Take baby steps. Tatandaan nyo, mga kababayan, mga estudyante. Take baby steps every day. Even if how small it is, just baby steps to achieve your dream little by little. Kasi kung malaking step yan, baka mabulunan kayo. But taking baby steps every morning or every day will make you closer to your dream. And then you will realize eventually, malapit ko na palang ma-achieve. Tulad ng sinasabi nila. Ang ganda nga, sakto nga itong presentation ko kay Muni Coffee sa journey nila. Because I made this presentation practical such that everyone can actually relate and be encouraged by this presentation. So sa kanila, sabi nga, hindi naman po isang bagsakan, unti-unti. Maybe they earned something, they renovated the facade or etc. Pero ang hahangaan mo sa kanila is yung motivation nila to start. Lagi po doon nagkakaroon ng delay sa start or the act. So dream, plan, and act. Okay? Number 2 on the list, if you have a business or magkakaroon kayo ng negosyo, you need to offer value. And I just don't, hindi ko po sinasabing value lang great value. Matinding halaga sa madaling salita sa mga consumer. Anyway, can everyone hear me clearly? Can I have a thumbs up? Baka humihina. Okay. Great value. Ano ba yung value na sinasabi mo, JLC? Okay. Now, bilang isang brand consultant, this is the number 1 na tinitingnan ng mga customer ngayon pag may negosyo ka, value. Again, case study. I wanted to interact with everyone. Okay, I'm gonna stop this. Would you allow me to ask someone, Joshua? Or ang case study natin is si Muni Coffee. Sige, para ano na lang, just to keep us, ano sa tingin nyo yung value proposition ni Muni Coffee? Can someone answer me? Wala pong gustong sumagot. Magtatanong ako. Magtatawag ako. Miss Shane, what do you think is Muni Coffee's value proposition? What value that they give to the customer, to the consumer?
As they said po, they give good communication to their consumers a while ago.
Other than that, what else? Joshua, what do you think is their value proposition?
They value po yung employees nila. They have a good communication to customers, then also then yung advocacy regarding the eco-friendly sustainability products din nila. So yeah, they use alternative product.
When I started asking questions, lahat nawala na yung mukha nila, nagtatago. I just wanted to connect with you. So wala pong maling sagot. Kim, what do you think is Muni Coffee's value proposition on the perspective of the consumer and customer?
I think, sir, they value the demand of the consumer.
Okay.
The consumer is looking for a coffee or the sustainable coffee brand, and then the Muni Coffee PH give it to the industry.
Okay. So thank you for sa inyong tatlo. Tama naman po ang sagot po ninyo. So let's talk about value. Okay. Now, you can actually offer value in three methods. Number 1 is that you need to prove your value. It is pointless to stress that your product is better. Let other people say in its testimonials, in their testimonials that your product is better. So ang value proposition po ni Muni Coffee, they're sustainable business and they use environmental friendly product. Diba? Yun po yung value proposition po nila. Okay. So many businesses, they have very good business. They have very good product, but they fail to communicate that they have a good value proposition. Now, value proposition or value could be tangible and intangible na lagi ko pong sinasabi. Diba? Tangible, let's take the case of milk tea. Ang dami pong milk tea pong naglipa na po ngayon. Milk tea dito, milk tea doon, milk tea there. Milk tea everywhere. Okay? And they have the same pricing. So, another case study. But I note one milk tea by the name, the brand name Boba Tea na ang laki po niya. So, ang laki po siya. That's value, intangible, tangible. So when you buy milk tea, nakikita mo nakapila because that's value to customers. You buy at may halaga. Diba? Value is something like, you can see your mother going to SM kasi may SM sale. That's value. Okay? But value also na lagi kong sinasabi is you're going to a barbershop, you're paying 50 pesos, but you get also massage, diba? Or free towel. That's value. Something that you get extra from the 50 pesos that you paid. Something that is more diba? Na binibigay. So one of the value that our client get from us is that whenever they call us, even kahit gabi, oh, we are there to attend to us. That's value to our clients. As a coach, yes, I am coaching students. With Sir JLC, I have a problem. Can we coach? Oh, sure, walang problema. That's value. My question is, what will be your value as a person, kids, and as an aspiring businessman? The later on, we'll be discussing about that. What more if your value proposition, hindi na po kayo ang nagsasabi? Kung yung mga mismong customer nyo na po ang nagsasabi, uy, ang ganda ng produkto ni Muni Coffee. So you should go to Muni Coffee because, you know, they're using environmental friendly product. Their coffee tastes great. And then the owners would talk to you pa. The bikers. So instead of, it's pointless to stress out your value. If customers can see and experience your value, they will be your number one brand ambassador. Okay? Number one brand ambassador. You getting this so far? Okay? And number two is that you increase your delivery speed. This one is very timely sa panahon ngayon. Now, we have this pandemic that limited the movement, that you cannot go out. You wanted to buy product, whether it's coffee, whether it's milk tea, whether it's spaghetti. But will I go to SM pa to buy this product? No? But when you have delivery system, or diba? Or, uy, ang bilis, that's value also. I made this very practical such that, you know, hindi lang po yung mga big companies ang meron po ito, even small businesses. So when you increase your delivery, I mean, pag binilisan po niyo yung pagde-deliver, mas mababalyo po nila, uy, ang ganda. Siguro, I know, alam kong alam niyo yung sinasabi kasi lahat kayo alam ko umu-order sa Shopee or umu-order kayo online. At natutuwa kayo pag mabilis na dumating ang delivery po ninyo. Tama? So increase your delivery speed, the convenience. So if consumers or customer can get this from your business, mas matutuwa sila sa inyo. They will keep buying and ordering. So this is one of the effective method to have a great value proposition. In the case of Muni Coffee, may delivery ba sila? No, it's a DIY. So pupunta kayo doon o order kayo. Di ba? Tama? So iba yung atake nila, which is very unique that later on we'll be talking about. And number one, to have a, number three, para magkaroon kayo ng magandang value proposition is to create compelling design and packaging. Kanina, they were talking about the logo. Natutuwa ako eh. This is the meaning of our logo. It's a minimalistic approach, ganyan. If you have a compelling design and packaging, mas value po sa customer po yan kaysa sa wala kayong packaging. Now, packaging and design, hindi lang po sa produkto po ito. It could be also your packaging as a person. We call that personal branding. So if you have a good packaging as a product, it's value to your client. If you have a good and unique design, then I would pick you. Now, take the case you are inside the store and all these products are all the same. Ano pong gagawin nyo if all the products are all the same? You will just pick without looking at it because they're all the same. But if your packaging and your design is different and it's compelling, you would choose that. That's value to customer. And before you buy a certain product, this is one of the principle in branding. Before you buy a certain product, ano muna ang makikita ninyo, Joshua?
Sir, ano po yung logo?
Logo, packaging. So that is the first thing na makikita ninyo, the packaging, okay? The logo. So, I'm speaking as a consumer, when I buy something, titingnan ko muna maganda ba yung packaging nito. Or, ay, naku, naka-plastic lang ba? Why would I buy this product? Baka mamaya, marami pang humawak, may COVID pa. Ganun yung mentalidad ng mga consumer eh. Diba? Sabi nga kanina nila Muni Coffee, medyo demanding ang mga Filipino customer because that's what Filipino customers are. You need to study their needs and wants. Tatandaan natin. Diba? It's not just what we want. No. As a businessman, as an entrepreneur, tatandaan po natin, you might want to write this. It's about the needs, wants, and expectation of your customers. Okay? Not just customers, target customers. Target customers. Okay? Are we learning so far? Okay. Okay. The third, create your vision. Diba? Offer good value, great value. An example of the packaging is, one of the testimony na lagi kong binibigay is this one. Some 3 years ago, I was in Catarman Leyte. I was coaching plenary, so hot in Catarman Leyte. So after the coaching session, after the plenary, may coaching one by one. This girl, nagpa-coach sir, sabi niya, ang sarap po ng produkto ko, pili, 100%. That's value, 100% pili. So when I tasted, ang sarap nga kako, ang sarap ng produkto mo. Sabi ko, however, yung produkto po natin, sabi ko, walang packaging, walang value. What if, kako, we create a good branding or good packaging out of it, and then we raise the bar and offer a higher pricing. And then months after consultation, this box of pili nuts came to the office, delivered. Napapasalam, sir, thank you so much because nadoble yung aming benta. You know what? But nadoble yung benta because of a good packaging. The same, yung fear niya na baka mawala pag tinaasan namin yung presyo, mawala yung mga customer niya, is not addressed because mas lalong bumili mga tao because maganda yung packaging. Can everyone see this? Okay. So yun ang power ng good packaging and good design. Okay. Number 3, you created your vision. Meron ka ng value proposition, you must now find your market. Sino ba yung merkado ko? Marami pong negosyante or entrepreneur or startup ang inaakala po nila na ang market ay lahat ng tao. That's the biggest marketing pitfall. Huwag niyo pong iisipin lahat ng tao ay inyong market. Hindi po ganun po yun. The more that your target market shrink, the better. Tatandaan po niyo na. Understand the customer problems that you solve. One of the greatest motivation of an entrepreneur, hindi lang po to create money, to buy houses, to help people, but to solve a problem, to create solution. Who is the number one entrepreneur right now? I mean, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, they created solutions for you. They created smartphone, they created Tesla, they created, smart laptop. So they created solution. So understand the customer problems that you solve. Ano ba yung problemang sinusolve po ninyo? Ito, murang coffee, pero maganda yung branding. For those bikers na dumadaan, kaysa pupunta pa akong Starbucks, I might as well go to Muni Coffee. Anong problem sinusolve? So lagi nyo pong tatandaan, when you are starting a business, you should find your target market. It's about their needs, again, wants and expectation. Number 2, to define your target market, which specific customer will benefit from your offer. Tatandaan nyo, which specific customers. Hindi po lahat ay iyong customer. Good example, JLC live and breathe to help MSME. We create good packaging, good marketing to help out the MSME grow their business. Very specific, the micro, medium enterprise industry. At the same time, I'm a coach doon na rin sa MSME. So it's very specific. So si Muni Coffee, kaya tinatanong ko kanina, anong specific market nila sana tatanong? I think there are those who are environmental friendly or na market. Again, the key here is that not everyone is your target market. The more that your target market shrinks, the better. Because doon ka nagko-communicate sa social media, doon ka nag-advertise, and every word that you say resonate sa kanila. Okay? And third, who are your competitors? Sino yung mga kasamahan mo sa industriya? Sino yung mga katunggali mo? Sino yung mga contemporary mo? Okay? So we need to know kung sino po yan. Because you need to know their strength, you need to know their weaknesses. You need to know their selling points. Baka mamaya pare-pareho kayo. Okay? So find your market. And number 4 is that we need to fire up our passion. So take note, you might want to write this. Everyone is not your customer. Diba? You need to find your customer. Okay? That specific customer. Number 4 is that we need to fire up our passion. If you like to put up a business, sabi nga po kanina, ano po yung naging motivation nyo? Dapat passionate po tayo. Day in, day out. Diba? Sabi nga nila, gumigising sila sa umaga, ayusin na. That's passion. Passion is something contagious and excitement. Diba? Passion is something, unquenching. Hindi po nauubos po yan. Diba? Now, kapag may passion kayo, hindi nyo po aayawan ng isang bagay. Diba? You are passionate in doing this. So even if you are tired, you would wake up 5 a.m. in the morning because you like to do this because you're passionate about it. Diba? Passion fuels confidence. You are confident because alam mo yung produkto mo. Alam mo yung negosyong pinasok mo. Ganon din ang mga estudyante, di ba? When you're passionate, alam mo yung assignment mo, ginawa mo. You're passionate to actually recite. Ganon po yan. Hindi lang po sa negosyo. In everything that we do, we need to put our passion into it. I think this is one of the most important factor to become an entrepreneur, or not just an entrepreneur, but as a person in life. Dapat maging passionate po tayo. Passion is of the heart. Passion is naglalagablab. It's a burning desire. Passion is love. And when you love something, even if nahihirapan ka, na tulad ng tanong kanina, may pandemic, but you're passionate about your business, hindi ka titigil, you will find ways para mapalago yung negosyo mo. Okay? Passion creates excitement in the environment. The business environment. Same thing sa school. Kapag passionate ka sa ginagawa mo, like this kid, sila Joshua, follow up sa akin, natutuwa naman ako. Tapos pag tinawagan ko, hindi matawagan. Nagbiro lang Joshua. Nasa school kasi. Sabi niya, sorry sir, nasa school po ako. Natutuwa ako sa mga ganon. Diba? Sabi niya, sir, thank you so much. I was so inspired by your last talk. Ganyan, can we get you sa speaker? Sabi ko, yeah, sure. No problem. Because I love coaching. I love teaching. I love sharing my expertise. Passion creates excitement. Are you all excited? Kasi parang hindi ko nakikitaan ng passion eh. Parang natutulog yata. Can you have a thumbs up? Okay. Okay. I'm just seeing everyone. I'm looking at everyone. Okay. Passion, my friends, is contagious. Passion is more contagious than COVID. If you are passionate, if you love your job, if you love what you're doing, it is contagious. Nakakahawa po siya. Kesa ang katabi mong tao ay walang passion, mahahawa ka rin. Diba? Lulubi-lubi ka, ay, JLC, hindi ko nagawa yung ano. But hey, JLC, I made this. Can you approve this? That's passion. It's love. It's burning. Hindi po nawawala yan. Passion. So if you wanted to become an entrepreneur, whether it's coffee business, whether it's barbershop, whether it's a small business that you would like to put up, lagyan nyo lagi ng passion. Yan. Kasi many businesses fail because they fail to put passion into it. I don't want to sound so spiritual, but it's the passion that really that compelled our Lord Jesus Christ to give His life for us because of His love for us. Kaya nga merong passion of the Christ, right? It's passion of Christ. It's heart. It's love. So let me ask you, what is your passion? Do you really love what you're doing? Do you really love the course that you're taking? Do you really love your artwork? Do you really love coaching? So these things you need to answer yourself. Passion. Okay? Number 5 on the list is you need to enhance your branding strategies. If you wanted your business or your product to become sustainable, okay, is that you need to enhance your business, your branding strategies. I work in a branding agency. I work in the MSME. The pain points of the MSME that na pumapasok kami is that they fail to always create a good branding and good packaging. Okay? So doon po kami pumapasok sa need na yun. Okay? Start with your value proposition. Okay? Yung tanong po, ano yung value? An authentic and compelling brand starts with knowing your value proposition. Ano yung halaga po ninyo? Ano yung extra? What does your audience need and how do you fulfill those needs? Ano yung nakukuhang extra po sa inyo? Diba? Bob, an example is Boba Milk Tea. They have a big milk tea. So in their case, Muni Coffee, they're very environmental friendly, Japanese inspired. Another value that you can get is that ang gaganda, artistic yung mga kinukuha niya, pinupost sa social media. These are actually value. But let's look at other businesses, hindi lang po coffee shop. Anong value makukuha ko kung halimbawa pumupunta ako sa Starbucks? Is it a coffee, an expensive coffee worth 180 pesos? I can buy Nescafe at 15 pesos. Right? So what is the value that I get from Starbucks? It's the experience. When I go there, it's very cold. When I go there, second times, hey, JLC, what's the usual? Alam na yung name ko pag bubuksan ka ng pintuan. It's the experience. Because write this down. Branding is not just about your logo, okay? This is the common misconception of the mga artists. Branding is not just your color. No. Branding is not just your signage, but branding is the total experience of a customer towards your product. Total experience. Yun po yung branding. Ang conception natin, misconception, sir, gagawa kita ng branding. What they meant is just the logo. No, it's just one component of the branding. And one of the best thing to elevate your branding is to create a good value proposition. Diba? Improve your culture. Sabi niyo nga kanina, ni Muni Coffee, di ba? They care for their staff. Diba? So improve the most visible brand you have is your company's culture. Like Starbucks, your company culture is a key element relative how people see you as a company. Okay, Muni Coffee, even if a startup, di makikita mo na they care for their staff. Diba? They love what they do. That's company culture. And third, I think the most important thing, how to improve your brand is that you need to have your unique selling proposition. USP, meaning unique. Iba yung value proposition sa unique selling proposition. What is the USP of Muni? They're Japanese inspired. They're Japanese inspired. They're actually a pit stop coffee shop, di ba? Hindi siya full-scale coffee shop na tulad ng dinidevelop namin sa franchising or sa branding. It's very unique. Kaya nga, ang mga pumupunta ay mga bikers. Kasi parang pit stop siya. Mabilis. Gets nyo? That's unique sa kanya. Whether the ibang coffee shop, you have to sit down and enter and you'll be served sa kanila, do it your own coffee. That's very unique. The number one rule in branding is to make your brand, your packaging unique and your service unique. Okay? Improve that such that customers will actually buy from you and order from you. Okay? Value proposition, unique selling proposition, improve your company culture. Kung wala pa po kayo, just the unique selling proposition and the value. And usually, the USP or the value proposition is being expressed in a single or a short catchphrase, what you call tagline or slogan. Diba? Like the case of value proposition, let's talk about bank. What do you think? I'm going to test your recall. What is the bank slogan that you remember right now, Joshua? Sa Bangko ng Pilipinas, anong naaalala nyo lang?
Video, sir.
Yes, say it. We find ways. That's value. Exactly. And mga agencies gumawa po niyan. So see, that's the power of branding. You recall BDO because of their slogan. We find ways. Dati sila ay Banco de Oro. When they were Banco de Oro, ang dating wala sila slogan, Banco de Oro. But when they rebranded to become BDO, we find ways, they became one of the dominant brands in the banking industry. That's their value proposition. So see how valuable value proposition is? Ibig sabihin, pag nandun ka, gagawa nila ng paraan kung anong problema nyo in your banking needs or in your finance. That's value. Another thing, I think we're wrapping up. Nag-chat na sa akin si Joshua. So another thing is that let's look at other brands. When you talk about Nike, what is their slogan?
Do it.
Just do it. So that's their value proposition. It's actually also their encouragement that, you know, mag-gym ka, mag-workout ka, ganun. That's their value proposition or some unique selling proposition. So improve your culture, okay? Have value proposition and unique selling proposition sa inyong mga produkto. Don't just go into something na hindi po nyo tinitingnan yung mga bagay na po ito. This is but simple, applicable sa produkto. Think, ano bang produkto kong coffee? Anong mailalagay kong value dito? Anong gagawin ko para maging unique tong coffee na to? Sa nyo ibenta. Okay? This is very practical. And we'll be wrapping up. Number 6 is empower yourself. So how do you empower yourself? You wanted to be an Entrep. Gusto rin pumasok sa isang pagninegosyo tulad nila Muni Coffee. Find a mentor who can actually teach you. Those who are experienced already, yung mga pinagdaanan na yung challenges, yung mga pinagdaanan na yung hirap, yung nag-fail na many times because yung mga mentor na yan, hindi naman yan pinanganak ng mentor na. But their knowledge came from their failures. Their knowledge came from their experience. Not one entrepreneur businessman would tell you na magaling sila. Not one. But they were taught by the failures, their experiences. I always tell my mga coaching, I failed some businesses. Whenever I fail, I would put on this medal. Hey, I learned from this. Same thing in life. You have to learn from your mistakes you made. And learn from it such that na hindi mo nagagawin. In entrepreneurship, is basically the same. Hindi maganda to. Nag-fail ako sa business ako. Hindi ko na uulitin. But what I learned from this is valuable, far valuable than do sa business. Diba? I made many mistakes in my business also. Same thing sa inyo. Mga bata pa kayo, mag-aral kayo mabuti. You have your whole life ahead of you. Learn. Find your coach. Find your mentor. If you don't have, talk to your teacher, to your professor, to your kuya, to your nanay. Someone would actually encourage you, to empower yourself. Or a business coach na gusto nyo, coach, ano bang pwede kong gawin dito kasi gusto ko mag-start ng negosyo. Okay. Find new strength also. In these trying times, we need to find a new strength. Huwag niyong sasabihin, ito lang po yung kakayahan. No, I don't believe that. We are all equal in the eyes of God. We are all capable of doing something. We have our own strength. And some of these strengths hindi pa natin na-discover. I discovered during the pandemic na pwede pala ako magkarpentero. This is true. Because inside the house, ang ginagawa ko, since mahilig ako mag-design, branding design, I love to do interior work. So, nakapag-design ako, nakapag-karpentero ako. Because I don't want to hire a carpenter, di ba? Risky po yun. So, ako na lang. So, it's another strength, another skill. So, my encouragement to you is basically the same. If you're a student, di ba? What other skill na pwede mong i-develop? Or what other strength na pwede mong develop? Magaling ka palang public speaking, ba't hindi mo gawin? Magaling ka palang gumawa ng research, ba't hindi mo explore? Diba? Magaling ka pala sa basketball, di ba? Hindi exploit mo lalo. Whatever you do, find new strength. Okay? Hindi ko sinabi dito find your strength, kasi alam nyo na yung strength nyo eh. Additional, find new strengths na hindi nyo pa na-discover. Okay? Third, be open to ideas. To empower yourself, you need to be open to other ideas. Me, as a consultant, medyo, for me, para mag-create ako, I go out to the mountains, I talk to people like you and listen to their ideas. Kaya nga, more than mas ako pa na-encourage sa testimony ni Muni Coffee because I love to see inspiring stories. Diba? Those people who are actually rising against the tide in the challenges despite pandemic, nagnegosyo. That is something inspiring. Diba? Hindi siya yung, saka na lang pagkatapos na lang ng pandemic. Diba? Be open to ideas. Talk to your classmates. Talk to your teacher. In our organization, we brainstorm. And let's see if this idea is okay. I think we'll be wrapping up to have time for question and answer. Okay, so let's recap. Can we recite the six? The coffee, create a vision for your business. Okay. Offer great value, whatever business it is. You need to find your market, fire up your passion, enhance your branding strategies, and empower yourself. It stands for coffee. Okay? Coffee. So that's what I've been posting, Joshua. Diba? Let's talk about coffee. It's not the literal coffee, but the strategies. Okay? And to end, I always ask this question. This question is not just for entrepreneur, but for, for in life in general. Pag natapos kayo mag-aral, you will manage your own business, or some of you would manage a hotel dahil nasa hospitality business kayo, di ba? Magkakanya-kanya kayo. Ito po yung itanong na gugustuhin ko. Gusto kong itanong. What really drives you as a person? What makes you stand out from all of the rest? Diba? Or kung titingnan natin in a business perspective, diba? What makes your business stand out from the rest of this coffee shop? What makes you Joshua to stand out from the rest of your classmates? Ano yung kaibahin mo sa kanila? Sa madaling salita. Hindi ko sinasabing mas magaling ka. Ano yung kaibahin mo? The reason being you stand out. Or in business perspective, what is your unique selling proposition? Diba? How do you plan to give value as a person and as a business? Muni Coffee give value, diba, by giving to the environment. They give value by using environmental products. Diba? What extra mile can you give as a person, also Joshua or Kim or Shane? Diba? Or what makes you more as a business? These are the questions that you need to answer that very simple, pero mahirap sagutin. If you can answer this, I would say maliliberate kayo. Number 3 is that what can you offer in return with joy? As a businessman, as an Entrep, or as a person, or as a student, what can you offer in your community? Do you do coaching? Or do you do community pantry? Diba? In Muni Coffee's case, again, they give to the environment by using these products, environmental products, friendly products. So what can you offer in return with joy? Okay? So you need to answer that, my friends. If you can answer that, will liberate you more as a person and as an aspiring entrepreneur. I think I'll be ending my presentation. Yan, so I'm opening the floor for questions and answer. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Joel. Grabe, napaka-overwhelming ng talk ni Sir. So guys, if you have questions, you can chat in the comment sections or just simply raise your hand para ma-turn on namin yung microphone nyo and turn on na rin yung video nyo para with interaction with Sir Joel. Okay, ako po muna yung takeaways ko, sir, pero kung saan po ako para applicable. Ang siguro po sa akin sa empower yourself is to find new strength po. Kasi like before, nagkakandak po ako ng dalawang small business. First one is a food business po. Ang sinesell ko po na is a croissant cereals. Yun po. And then, after that, parang nung pagkatapos po kasi nun, pero actually, pa din po ako, nagsasell po ako kahit paunti-paunti pa lang po. Pero parang nawala po yung passion ko because it makes me stress. Parang nawala po talaga yung passion ko sa paggawa nun. And then I find my new strength in plants. In caring about plants.
So plantito
then,
ka.
Yes, sir, kind. And then, nung na-realize ko, mas masaya ako dun. Nagkaroon po ako ng magiging entrepreneur po ulit. Dun po, nagkaroon po ako ng another business, which is plant set.
That's good.
So yun po. Parang, and then po, after that, mas okay na po sa akin, mas masaya. And then, napansin ko po, mas okay po yung profit dun sa napili ko pong i-pursue na business. So parang, ayun po, ganun nga po kay Sir Joel na ang galing po niya mag-talk. Na applicable po talaga sa lahat.
Yeah, that's good that you are, able to find new strength, and that is being a plant seller. When I did my coaching in Region 1, one of the thriving business right now are plants because people are inside the houses, so walang magawa. So one of the things that we do is to actually decorate our houses. And of course, kasama doon yung plants, pagandahin. Yung iba nga, kinakausap pa yung plants eh. So that became a need and trend. So good thing na na-catch mo yung trend na yun, that it became an income-generating avenue for you. Yun, new skill, di ba? Towards, gaining more knowledge and generating income. So that's good. Any more question po? Thank you, Kim, for that.
Thank you din po, sir. Okay, we have questions. Miss Shane?
Ayan, we have a question from Miss Leslie Shapno. Tanong ko po kung maganda po ba yung pagsabayin ang mga business or mag-focus po sa isa lang?
Well, as a startup, you need to focus only on one. Kasi one alone is stressful pag sasabayin nyo pa. But if you have the will to do it, why not? One way to do it is delegate the other one to someone. Having one business is stressful enough. Having two, challenging. Having three, ewan ko na lang. But if you have the will and capability again, or the resources to do it, why not? Di ba maraming mga serial entrepreneur dyan, like Elon Musk. Ang dami niyang negosyo at the same time. You have Tesla, PayPal, di ba? You have SpaceX. So yun. If you have the will to do it, bakit hindi? Pero ang pag-uusapan lagi natin dito is your focus. Saan ka magfo-focus? Diba? Baka mamaya, having multiple revenue streams, magiging ano ka, jack of all trades, master of none. Di ba? Alam niyo po ba yung ibig sabihin po noon? Di ba? Wala kang focus. You may be good at so many things, pero wala kang expertise. Tandaan niyo po yan, ha? You may be good in doing this, doing that. Pero pag tinanong, JLC, saan ka ba talaga magaling? Hindi mo alam sabihin. So, ano dito is kung saan ka talaga magaling, kung saan ka talaga passionate ang kasagutan dyan. If you're really passionate into plants, if you're really passionate in public speaking, motivation, building and coffee shop, then do it and focus your attention to it. Kapag napalago mo yun, that's the time you go to another business. Simple as that.
Okay, we have another question from Mr. Brian Ansi Arcadera from Palawan State University, Cuyo.
Hello, Palawan!
Hello po sa inyo. So his question is, as an entrepreneur, or as a future entrepreneurs, we should consider customer satisfactions over profits. What or how would you address those entrepreneurs who always think of profits over customer satisfaction?
Well, I cannot comment pagdating doon, but sila po yun. Matawag po na, of course, sabi ko nga po, an entrepreneur, the biggest motivation there is the more deeper meaning of an entrepreneur is if you create solution. And when you create solution muna bago profit, di ba? Or to simply put, lagi ko po sinasabi, chase first your passion, and then eventually your pension would actually chase you. Ang ibig po sabihin, mas mabuti po na ginagawa niyo isang bagay na may pagmamahal muna sa negosyo o ano. Kapag ginagawa niyo po yun, hindi lang po perang iniisip po ninyo, eventually pera susunod na sa'yo. Kaysa pera po yung sinusundan natin. Because it's an ever-ending chase for money. No. But chase significance. That you can help out people in their need for their branding, that you can help out these micro-entrepreneurs. Eventually, money will come. Find meaning into it. Tama po yung sagot po ninyo. Kaya nga po marami pong mga social entrepreneur. Yung mga social entrepreneur, kahit wala na pong kita, kahit kakarampot na, para makatulong lang. Marami po ngayon yan, na hindi naman po ano. But yes, of course, meron din naman po mga negosyante. Common po yun na gustong kumita. But I cannot say they're bad, no? They're just plain negosyante. Siguro eventually papasok din po sa isip at puso na, hey, I need to give back to the environment. I need to give back to the society. I need to chase more giving rather than getting. You gets po natin?
Sir. So Mr. Joshua Luis Maanyes wanted to ask a question. You can open your mic, Mr. Joshua Luis.
Yes po, hello.
Wait, kilala ko to ah.
Yes po, sir. It's good to see you po and to know you, sir. Thank
Yeah.
you po for your wonderful speech, talk. I appreciate din po, tas affirm yung ginawa niyo po yung coffee na magkaroon po ng acronym. Relate po, pasok dun sa topic na ano.
Alam niyo, coffee talaga i-discuss ko ha.
Oo nga po. So, I affirm din po yun. Ang galing po. And thank you po for your motivational. And then, ask ko lang din po regarding sa ano po, yung university support po ba, isa po ba siyang factor that drives the student, the young entrepreneur to strive or to continue yung this sustainability thing? Or it is more on personal self, more on personal po ba siya na de-develop Or may factor po ba na that affects yung university so for your academic?
Ganito po kasi yan eh. I'm sorry if I'm going to be bold at may mga academe or professor po dito. But yes, I can understand. Kasi ang school system natin, tuturuan kayo ng academics. Konti pa lang kasing school, konti pa lang. Pero ngayon may mga tuturo na about entrepreneurship. Diba? Back in the 80s, 90s, wala po yan. So until, nauuso na, nagiging trend na tinuturo na entrepreneurship. Yes, it's a factor, support ng school. But more importantly, kung may dugo ka talagang entrepreneur at passionate ka, kahit ituro pa ng ituro sa'yo, may course ng ganyan. Kung wala ka naman talagang desire sa puso mo, wala din. Di ba? It's a combination of both. Di ba? Maniwala po kayo ako, nag-aral ako, pero totally yung akin pong pinag-aralan ay totally iba sa ginagawa ko ngayon. So see? A good example. Totally iba po sa ginagawa ko po ngayon. I never realized that I'll become a public speaker. I never realized that I'll become a branding consultant. So see, iba yung tinuro. So, with due respect sa mga of course, you need to finish your school, di ba? And find your true self eventually. Diba? Yun po. Did I answer you correct, Baka hindi kita nasagot eh.
Okay lang po. Good take din po yung sagot niyo po, answer. Okay, para kasi rin po yung question ko po related din sa research namin eh.
Research.
So parang double purpose na rin po.
Okay. It's good.
So,
combination of support sa school and of course, something that breeds in you na, hey, gusto ko itong ginagawa ko. Yeah.
Thank you po, sir. Thank you.
Any more question po?
Yes, we have a question po from Miss Hyacinth Harn. Kung may pera ba dapat mo ba i-invest sa isang successful business or mag-build ng sarili mo?
Dalawa po yan. Dalawa po yan. Of course, pinaka-practical way is to invest the money into income-generating investment. Magre-return ka agad. Like, for example, stocks or mga nauuso, Bitcoin or money market, etc. or buy some, bonds. However, if you are a true-blooded entrepreneur, dahil ako po ay sa franchising din, create your own business. Good story here is that gusto ko sagutin po yung nagtanong kanina. Were there times na gusto mong sumuko? Sabi nung isa nagtanong kay Muni. Now, if I'm going to answer that, in my case, yes. Wala pong negosyante na talagang dire-diretso lang. There were times na gusto ko sumuko. During those times that I was solo, I spoke to my mentor. Sabi niya, no, Joel, don't stop. Because alam mo kung ano sabi niya sa akin, one of the greatest motivation of an entrepreneur is legacy. Sabi niya sa akin, no, Joel, you are doing this for your daughter. Eventually, what you're doing will become a legacy to them. To her, sorry. Salampalaan ako. So, legacy. So, meaning to say, yeah, you have money, you invest. But if you wanted to create your own, kumbaga, legacy, venture into something business that you can be proud of eventually. Hey, this is my business. Ginawa ko to. Pero both, nasa inyo po yan. Kung saan kayo masaya. Diba?
Okay, sir, we have another question po from STI, Ms. Trisha Quesada. And her question is, what do you love about coaching the most?
This one, talking to you and learning from you. Contrary to many, nalalaglag po yung aircon sa amin. Sa sobrang init. Contrary to many conceptions that coach are the one that teach, encourage, but we also learn from our coachee or mentee. And I love interacting, connecting with people, diverse people. So that's what I love most. And of course, the biggest motivator here is to see people, coachee, mentee, na reach nila unti-unti yung breakthrough nila. Because breakthrough is subjective. My breakthrough may not be your breakthrough, di ba? Or I stopped drinking, that's already a breakthrough to someone, di ba? Pero sa iba, hey, ang mga breakthrough ko is to earn 100 million. So iba-iba. If I can see breakthroughs in the lives or in business, that's I think one of the greatest motivator po sa akin as a coach.
Yan,
Yes,
thank you, Joel. Let me share about my takeaways lang po, no, about your presentation. What I like about your talk, sir, is that lang siya purely business. And we can relate as students as well. Na if we have the drive and the passion, and when we actually act on our dreams, we will surely achieve it. Yun po yung nakapagpalakas ng loob ko talaga.
Amen. Amen. You dream, you act. You dream, you plan, you act. Di ba? Nag-act ka na, dapat may value. Okay? Simple as that. May value. You offer great value. And don't just offer great value, but try to make your product unique. And then saka mo ibenta. Diba? So yun po, I pray that everyone is encouraged and learned something today as much as I learned also from you guys. So, any more question po? I'm actually open for the coaching, to be honest. If you can actually add me up in Facebook, nag-chat, I'm open to that. Sumasagot po ako. So I think makikita naman po sa slides po yung papakita ni Joshua.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Joel.
Thank you then. And
thank you so much.
Kayo po ang mga kabataan, sabi nga ni Gat Jose Rizal. Cliche, but yeah, kayo ang pag-asa ng bayan. So yun. So be passionate, okay?
And guys, I think that's all the questions and concerns that we can entertain for now. And for other questions and concerns, you can still contact naman po Mr. Joel Cruz and in his social media accounts.
Sige to, i-flash ko lang yung social media account ko po, okay lang ba?
Okay po, sir.
Nakikita po ba?
Yes po, sir.
Yan. You can, siguro sa JLC Life Coach na lang po, I do coaching and I do respond sa mga gusto magpa-coach in life or in business.
Ayan guys, you can screenshot naman Sir Joel sa social media accounts here.
Hindi po ba tayo magpa-picture?
Yes, sir. Before that, sir, to express our gratitude and formally give certificate of appreciation to you, may I call on Ms. Shane gawin ko to read the citations po.
Okay. Natatawa ako kasi nag-on na po yung aircon eh. Sobrang init.
True, sir.
Ahmad, brother. Pagpasensya na, medyo komedyante po ako.
Okay lang, sir. Maganda nga po ng viewer niyo. At least, di ba, applicable sa aming mga...
Oo nga, I made this and my partner, inayos po namin to. So that sabi ko nga kay Joshua, every time I do talking coaching, it's a different approach to everyone. So kaya si Joshua, tinatanong, ilan kayo nga atin? Sino-sino ang mga estudyante ba? Para I'll be speaking the same language as students. Diba? So yun. Thank you so much. I also learned from you and Muni Coffee. I learned from your insights as students. So thank you.
Okay.
We can now proceed to the certificate.
Okay.
Republic of the Philippines, Polytechnic University of the Philippines, College of Tourism, Hospitality and Transportation Management, Department of Hospitality Management. This certificate of appreciation is proudly presented by Prime Events to Mr. Joel L. Cruz for sharing his valuable knowledge as a resource speaker in the webinar Verde, KapeYan session with the theme Sustaining Solutions Amidst the Pandemic on the 27th day of May 2021. Signed by our overall chairman, Mr. Joshua Luis Maaño, by our co-overall chairman, Ms. Clarette Shane Gawingko, and by our beloved professor, Ma'am Hayden Calabi.
Thank you so much po. It is always my joy to serve and coach and encourage people. So Marami pong salamat. I do have one, can I ask a little favor? Okay lang po ba?
Okay lang po, sir.
Yes po, sir.
Hindi ko alam kung na-screenshot ko. Can we post this and post na lang po sa jail sila at Entrep coach? Tapos patag na lang po. Okay lang po ba?
Yes, sir. We can proceed po sa ating photo op.
Apo. Sa iyo po. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much din po.
Ayan, for a photo op, we require everyone to open up your camera and give us your best smile.
Kung mag-on na kayo, hindi ko na kayo tatanungin.
Okay guys, smile na po. 1, 2, 3.
Another picture.
Next po. Another window po. Okay na po. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. I pray that everyone learned something today, as all us. I've learned also today. And here's what I can leave to you guys.
Thank you so much po, sir. It's our pleasure po maka-talk with the high caliber speaker like you po. Thank you so much po talaga for...
Let me just encourage you one more time. Okay lang po ba?
Okay, sir.
Let me just... can you read this? Nababasa po ba? Hindi. Wala po.
Hindi po, sir.
Let me just share this one more time. Parang this one, nababasa, nakikita po.
Yes po, sir.
Yes po, sir.
Let me read this. It's in Deuteronomy 8:18. With due respect, if I siguro may iba-iba tayong pananampalataya, but this one is actually a promise, a covenant. Sabi dito, but remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the power or the ability to produce wealth. So confirms His covenant, which He swore to your ancestors as it is today. Meaning to say, ang Panginoon po nagbibigay sa atin kakayahan para tayo ay mag-create ng wealth. Ang Panginoon po nagbibigay ng kakayahan sa atin upang magkaroon tayo ng kalakasan. So that same promise some 2,000-3,000 years ago is the same promise as today. Knowing that promise or covenant, isn't that good enough reason for you to compel to act? Diba? Na pagpapalain ka ng Panginoon. And yung covenant na yon, when you say covenant, it's a promise between the Lord and man. It's the same covenant sa panahon ngayon. So all we have to do is act on it. Kunin natin yung blessing na yun. Diba? Gumalaw tayo. Diba? We should be inspired. We should be motivated more. We should be more passionate, to finish our course. Diba? To go back to school. To go back to work. To build business. Dapat po ganun lagi. Because may pangako. So yun lang po. With that, I would like to end my talk today. And God bless you more. Thank you so much. And pagpalain kayo lalo.
Thank you so much din po, sir.
Okay. Pa-post na lang po sa jail si Life and Prep Coach. Pwede pong ngayon na? Sorry.
Yes po, sir. By that, si Joshua Luis Maani na po ang assign for that.
Wag po sa personal ko po kasi pinost ko po doon sa coaching page. Para marami pa po tayo matulungan. Ano po? Thank you so much and God bless.
Thank you din po, sir. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, moving forward, guys, to spice things up, there is no other way to pump up our event other than a great performance from one of the best, an intermission number from our hospitality management PUP alumni, and a former member of BYOB Club who is now a pioneer of UCC Clockwork. Let's all welcome Mr. Michael Albert Cipriano. Let's give him a virtual round of applause. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Michael Albert Cipriano. Guys, you can still say hi to Mr. Cipriano even though he's not here in our webinar because he will rewatch it na lang daw after his work. So yan, thank you again, Mr. Cipriano, for that wonderful latte art performance. Moving forward, pero bago yan, magkaroon muna tayo ng fast talk, Miss Shane gawin ko.
Sure.
Ready ka ba agad?
Ready. Ready lagi.
Sa mga gusto pa mag-fast talk, may cash prize din po tayo para dyan. You can still raise your hand na lang po kung gusto niyo pong ma-fast talk. So okay, Miss Claret Shane gawin ko, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do fast talk. Favorite coffee brand?
Starbucks.
Favorite snacks with coffee?
Cheesecake or any cake.
And when is your first time to drink coffee?
I think 14 years old.
And who do you want to drink your coffee with?
With my lola, my favorite.
Okay, hot or cold coffee?
Iced coffee, lagi.
Yes, with or without creamer?
With creamer.
With or without sugar?
With sugar, of course.
Yes, that's all. Miss Shane gawin ko, thank you so much. Guys, sino gusto mag-participate sa ating fast talk?
Fast talk. You can raise your hands if you want to participate.
Or turn on your microphone. May cash prize to, guys.
Go on, don't be shy.
Go on. Ayaw niyo po ng cash? Coffee.
Dali lang yung questions, guys.
Ako po.
Ayan. Sino yun? Who's that?
May know who is that, guys?
Leslie Shapno po.
Okay, Miss Leslie Shapno. Are you ready for the fast talk?
Sige, G. Nag-echo ba kayo? Hindi.
Not po. Okay, Miss Leslie. Are you ready? May cash prize to, don't worry. Wag nakabahan.
Sige, kaya ako sumali kasi may cash prize.
Mukhang pang Shopee ba natin yan?
Malapit na ang 6-6.
True. We add to cart na yan. So ayan, handa na tayo.
Ready.
Okay, let's do fast talk. Favorite coffee brand?
McDo? McCafe?
McCafe? Favorite snacks with coffee?
Chocolate cake.
Okay. When is your first time to drink coffee?
10 years old.
10 years old. And who do you want to drink your coffee with?
May ate.
May ate. Hot or cold coffee?
Ice. Both.
Both? Maligam-gam? Ganun ba?
Oh, true.
So, with or without creamer?
Without creamer.
With or without sugar?
With sugar.
A cup of coffee or a gallon of coffee?
A gallon of coffee.
Yes.
Gusto ko na. Ay, tasa.
Dire-diretso agad, palpitation agad ang resulta.
Pila
So,
agad.
thank you so much, Miss Leslie Shapno. Claim mo na lang yung prize mo after this webinar. Thank you.
Thank you.
So guys, may gusto pa bang sumali sa ating fast talk? Or wala na?
Meron pa ba? Raise your hands.
I think Miss Shane gawin ko parang wala na ata. We can now proceed to our next program.
Yes, I would just like to advise our second speaker, our last speaker. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, our second speaker will not be able to join us here in our webinar. We apologize for this matter. Thank you so much for understanding.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Shane. Moving forward, the Cafe Verde would like to greet the following co-participants who currently have small business. Small Cake Bites and Iced Coffee, owned by Miss Nina Avila. Is Miss Nina Avila here? You can unmute your mic, Miss Nina Avila. Or, ayan, Miss Nina Avila. Can you turn on your mic para ma-promote mo ang inyong business? Hello, Miss Nina? Oh, I think Miss Nina is having technical difficulties. Am I right?
Yes. So,
Okay. Ayun. Yung small cake bites and iced coffee, Miss Nina Avila is selling cake bites or any other pastries and iced coffee as well in her Facebook page. This is her link showed in your screen. Yeah. You can like and share their pages. And her page lang pala. Okay, next brand.
yan, next brand is KAPERticipants. It is owned by Mr. Kenneth Herrera. They have a Facebook page and an Instagram account. You can check them out. They are selling coffee grounds, coffee drip bags, and they have a lot of variants of or flavors of coffee.
And they can contact them. They can contact them with their Facebook page. They have Shopee pa ba? Si Mr.
Yes.
Kenneth Herrera?
Yes, they have
Is Mr. Kenneth Herrera here? Or wala din?
I think wala siya dito.
Yeah, okay. Even though wala si Mr. Kenneth Herrera, baka may pasok. So you can still like their page and their Shopee account, copyphilic.ph. Next logo. Ay, next brand. Pink Patisserie by Raven Rioni Tuanyo. This particular small business is selling cakes or birthday cakes. If you have birthday parties for you or you wanted to have a cake for you, you can contact Mr. Raven Rio Tuanyo for cakes.
Next is Luho Collection. They sell thrifted clothes. You can check their social media accounts. Just search Luho Collection. It is owned by Miss Kimberly Bayot. Yeah, that's all. That's all of our brands or businesses that we'll promote for today.
Okay, mukhang malapit na rin ata tayo matapos. Miss Chinguing ko, nalulungkot na ako. But to give us a message for the closing remarks, may we call on our beloved subject advisor. Please welcome Professor Hayden I. Kalabig. Let's give her a virtual applause.
Hello everyone, am I loud and clear?
Yes po, ma'am.
All right, thank you. So I would like to take this opportunity first to thank our participants. Na-overwhelm ako, ang layo ng narating ng ating webinar for today. So kaninang umaga pa lang, nakita ko there was participants from Cape State University or the Neta State University, John B. Lacson Colleges Foundation from Bacolod, STI, Our Lady of Fatima University, Palawan State U, and of course, ang ating mga PUPians, and especially my host class, the first group of 33D. Thank you for attending our webinar for today entitled Verde, KapeYan session with the team Sustaining Solutions Amidst the Pandemic. So nakakatuwa no kasi kahit na malayo tayo sa isa't isa, like for example, we have participants nga from Capiz, from Urdaneta, is at least sa ganitong paraan is nakakapag-meet tayo or although virtually, but at least no, meron tayong time and chance na makapag-meet kahit virtually. So I'm very honored naman to have distinguished speakers from the Muni Coffee. We have Mr. Julius Lacaba and Miss Isabella Ragaza. Thank you very much. Hindi ko sure kung online pa sila, but I think recorded naman to. So I would like to thank them for having or finding time to be with us this morning. So from them, sana na nakinig kayo mabuti kasi they are very young, no? Batang-bata pa sila and still they want to have their own business amidst the pandemic. And although mahirap, no, kasi unang-una, hindi tayo makalabas talaga, hindi naman tayo makagawa ng normal things we do before, no? Pero nag-risk sila, nag-take sila ng risk para kumbaga ma-push through yung kanilang passion uh, to sell coffee and to share their passion about coffee. So, ang mga key yung mga parang key points nila kanina was yung the value of taking risk. So, oo, mahirap, 'di ba? Hindi madali talaga lalo ngayong mga panahon na 'to, sobrang hirap kumita ng pera kasi konti yung magagawa mo no? Limited yung magagawa mo. So, you have to take risk. What else? You have to take the challenges and yung opportunities of what the clients or the guest demands. Kasi meron nga tayong tinatawag na needs and wants. Like for example, for Filipino people, sanay tayo na lahat ibinibigay, no? Like yung simpleng plastic bag, big deal sa atin yun na parang, ano ba yan, ang mahal-mahal ng binayaran natin, wala man lang kayong plastic, di ba? O kaya naman, ang mahal ng binayad, ganito lang yung straw, ganito lang yung packaging, recycled. But then again, you have to realize, there's a reason behind that kung bakit walang plastic, kung bakit nire-recycle yung mga bagay. Kasi nga, we have to start saving the environment already because of the effects eh. Sabi nga ni Kim kanina, na-realize niya na kailangan niya nang mag-save ng environment kasi ma'am, binabaha na kami dito sa Tondo, matindi na po yung baha. And so on and so forth, lahat nakaka-experience na ng ganun, no? Ng effects ng global warming and yung pollution, yung bad yung bad effects ng pollution na ginagawa natin sa environment. So we must start saving the environment now. And then another thing na natutunan ko dun sa young couple is yung wag matakot. No? So sabi nga nila, take risk and don't be complacent. Wag naman kayong masyadong relax din na, sige, ngayon kumikita tayo, pero paano bukas? No? Meron pa ba tayong kikitain bukas? Meron pa ba tayong guest bukas or customer bukas? So wag din kayo maging complacent. Hindi porkit kumikita ngayon is hanggang bukas or hanggang sa mga susunod na araw is meron. No? So you have to think of ways, you have to think of other possibilities na pwede nyong idagdag or pwede nyong gawin sa inyong small business. So for the second speaker naman, for Mr. Joel Cruz, thank you sir if you're still here. Thank you for gracing our event. It's a honor to have you as one of our speaker. So ang gusto ko naman isa sa mga natutunan ko naman kay Sir Joel is yung the only way is up. No? So kung nandito ka sa level ngayon, wala namang ibang wala ka namang ibang pupuntahan kundi pataas. So you always aim high, you always be positive, always have a positive mindset. No? Kasi wala naman tayo ibang pupuntahan kundi pataas kung nasa baba ka. Next, you have to set your vision, di ba? You have to set your future. Kailangan makita mo yung sarili mo na umaangat, hindi yung hanggang dito lang ako, ito lang yung kaya ko, ito lang yung pwede kong gawin. So you must build your own vision, iset mo yung future kung saan mo gusto pumunta, ano yung gusto mong marating. That's it. What else? You must have the passion, meaning yung burning desire mo to succeed, diba? To be successful, that is very important. Kasi kung wala yun, hindi magiging successful talaga yung gusto mong business. So I always tell this to my students, especially yung mga coffee shop students ko nga before, since hindi naman makapag-operate sa university, di ba dapat may sarili kayong operation. So I always tell this to my students, itong pinapagawa kong activity sa inyo, gawin yung stepping stone na malay nyo, diba, pag nagustuhan nyo yung procedure, yung mismong kalakaran, is maging business nyo pa talaga. So actually si Nina, kanina, yung small iced coffee niya and cake bites, Nina was my student last sem. So natutuwa ako sa kanya kasi until now is kino-continue pa din niya yung business na simulan niya because of our subject. Kasi sabi ko, hindi natin masabi kung hanggang kailan itong pandemic. So pwedeng yung pinagkakakitaan nyo ngayon because of our subject is talagang maging long term. No? And yun nga, I'm happy to see her na hanggang ngayon ayan, sabi nga ni Nina, I'm still enjoying po. Tsaka free coffee ako always. So, di ba? Kasi andun yung passion niya Natutuwa siya to do it. Di ba? To meet new friends, new customers, new guests. So I'm very happy for her, for Nina. And according to Mr. Joel Cruz, of course, we have to be open to new ideas. Diba? So you respect also the comments and suggestions from your clients. That's very important. Kasi kayo naman ang magtutulungan, no? Walang seller ko walang buyer. Yun ang tatandaan ninyo. So if they give feedback, good or bad feedback, you try to accept it, ba? Even sa ganitong mga pagkakataon, mga students ko, sabi ko pag may mga nagsabi sa inyo ng bad, you try to think of it first. Ano nga ba? Mali nga ba ako? Tama ba yung ginawa ko? Diba, hindi yung magagalit ka agad. Isipin nyo muna, may point ba yung sinabi niya? So, yun, be open to new ideas. And ito naman yung pinakagusto ko sa sinabi ni Sir Joel Cruz is yung the number one killer of dreams is self-doubt. So kung ikaw pa lang sa sarili mo, hindi mo na pinagkakatiwalaan yung sarili mo, duda ka na sa sarili mo, then definitely, hindi mo talaga magagawa. Diba? Ikaw lang ang makakatulong din sa sarili mo. So you always remember that. Walang ibang tutulong sa'yo kung hindi sarili mo. So to end my part of this webinar, I'd like to share this quote which I got from Mr. Google about coffee. So ito, tandaan nyo, students, especially ang natin ngayon is students, majority of our participants are students. So behind every successful person is a substantial amount of coffee. Diba? Kasi alam naman natin, coffee makes us alive, diba? Makes us move. So that's it. Again, thank you very much for attending. Congratulations to my events class. Hopefully, we see you again, yung mga participants from other universities or from other establishments. So sana makita pa ulit namin kayo sa mga susunod namin na webinars. Okay? Thank you and good morning.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Hayden. Baka naman po ulo. Charot. So ayan guys, ka-participants, we are now down to the last part of the event, and to properly end the webinar, please do turn off your microphone for the singing of PUP hymn. Thank you so much, everybody. And okay, to express our gratitude to our participants in attending our event, may I call on Ms. Gowinko to read citation the certificates.
Republic of the Philippines, Polytechnic University of the Philippines, College of Tourism, Hospitality and Transportation Management, Department of Hospitality Management. The certificate of participation is hereby given to your name for attending and actively participating in the webinar Verde, KapeYan session with the theme Sustaining Solutions Amidst the Pandemic on the 27th day of May 2021. Signed by our overall chairman, Mr. Joshua Luis Maanyo, by our co-overall chairman, Ms. Clarette Shane Gowinko, and by our beloved professor, Ma'am Hayden El Calabi.
And for the e-certificates, please answer our evaluation form. A QR code is currently flashed in your screen, and a link is also provided in the comment section. We will be giving you a time to answer our evaluation form. Okay, habang nangyayari yan, Miss Shane gawin ko.
Yes?
Hanapin muna natin ang early birds para sa ating event.
Oh. Can we have the Wheel of Fortune?
Okay, the early birds will win a cash prize or a gift certificate for the early birds. Yeah. Where's the Wheel of Fortune, guys?
Ayan.
Okay, guys, these are the names na early bird. Congratulations sa pagiging maaga at magiging on time lagi.
Thank you for that, mga ka-participant.
So, okay, we can now spin the wheel.
For our participants who's joined with us earlier, we have a surprise for you. We put your names in Wheel of Fortune and you have a chance to get 50 pesos via GCash. And the first winner is congratulations, Miss Kimberly Betache.
So that we have trivia. Did you know that there are only 4 varieties of coffee that grows in the Philippines? And these are the real, R-E-A-L. And that is Robusta, Excelsa, Arabica, and Liberica. So yan. Okay, next. Meron pa ba tayong Miss Janjan?
And the second winner is congratulations, Miss Rezil Sumido.
And for that, we have another trivia. Did you know that the city of Lipa, Batangas became very rich town because of coffee? That our ancestors wear or put diamonds in their sleepers. So, diba? Pinang chichinelas na lang. Nandedecor na lang diamonds sa sleepers before. So,
and last but not the least,
yan.
congratulations, Miss Kylie Andal.
Congratulations. And for that, we have another trivia again. Did you know that a coffee tree can live up to 100 years? And between 7 and 20 years is the most productive year. So, ayan. Kahit again na kayo buhay pa din yung puno nyo.
Congratulations to all winners. Our team will message you to get your prizes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Jenjen. And thank you so much po sa ating mga speakers sa dumalo ngayon. And of course, sa ating mga participants. And to our beloved advisors, to all of you guys na nag-participate sa ating webinar. And this is Kim.
This is Shane.
Your amazing host, signing off. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Have a great lunch, guys.
Eat your lunch. Don't skip it.
Hello. No, dininig tanaw si Maribit ba?